Welcome back, everybody, to another fantastic broadcast here tonight at Kansas with the Nexus Motor City Trucks. We are going to have 167 laps of pure action here tonight with the drivers who decided to partake in this event. First and foremost, though, I got Jay in the booth. Jay, how you doing?
Oh man, we're back. This is our first Motor City truck race that we've had here since we were at Talladega. I'm super excited. It's Kansas. Seems like every league we've covered, every time any race has been broadcast here on this channel at Kansas, we have had some magical moments. Holy cow, I think we're in store for another one here tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Again, 167 laps here tonight. We're in store for some great magical moments here tonight. Let's take you guys into our race info for the Motor City Cup 200 at Kansas. This is a 1.53 mile track, a track temp right now of 77 degrees and an altitude of 982 feet. Weather right now, ambient temperature 74 degrees Fahrenheit, 46% humidity, got some overcast in the sky, and 6-mile-an-hour winds. Some track facts here tonight. We got 9 to 11 degrees of progressive banking on the straights, 17 to 20 degrees of progressive banking in the corners. Pace car speed tonight is 65. Pit speed is 45, and everyone here tonight gets one quick repair. So, Jay, we're looking at the end of practice here in about 0 seconds as we're going to go right into qualifying. We're going to watch just about 23 cars hit the track here tonight and get ready for qualifying and to duke it out for 167 laps. Yeah, what do you expect here in qualifying?
Oh, some fast lap times here in qualifying. I think this qualifying session is going to be very, very important, especially getting that track position early. I mean, there's a lot of people to look at here at qualifying. We saw Singleton take the fastest lap there in practice. Bill Daniels had a fast lap there. Watch out for some of your regulars like Javon Thompson, late in qualifying, even Brad Haldane. I mean, some of these guys are going to be putting up some flyer lap times here in qualifying.
Absolutely. This qualifying attempt here, these guys are going to be flat-footed all the way around this track. We're going to go 100% on the throttle and then turn left. And then turn left again and another left after that. Try to complete a nice and clean and fast qualifying run. First up, Nate Catilla as he goes down into turn 1.
Yeah, Nate Catilla going about halfway up the racetrack. Now he's going to take it up towards the wall, riding the boards up here on the outside. A little sideways there off of turn 2. Oh, and he tank slaps it right there on the wall off of turn 2. Now heading down the back straightaway. He keeps his foot in it, though. He's going to continue this lap time here into turn 3.
Through 3 and 4, this lap's not going to count for Nate as he made a little bit of contact with the outside walls. He comes across the start-finish line. We're going to go back here to Brad Haldane, who's now going through turns 3 and 4. The number 39 truck has been extremely fast here in the Nexus Leagues as he comes off of turn 4 across the line. Thomas Ferrara currently on top of the board with 30.519. Let's see what Brad can do here. A 30.659 for the 39.
Yeah, what a fantastic lap time so far. Currently sitting in that P3 position. He's going to try and carry this speed off of turn 2. A little loosey-goosey, squirrely there off of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Carry as much speed as he can down here into turn 3.
Down into turn 3 he goes now through 3 and 4. Brad Haldane off of 4 now. And he is finding himself coming across start-finish line. Let's see what Brad can do here. See if he can improve. He does with a 30.600. EJ Luna to the top of the board. Let's go down here to Scott Bellum as he comes through 3 and 4 to complete his first lap. He's going through the restart zone and across the line now. Scott Bellum up on the board, and he goes to the top with a 30.381.
Yeah, he puts the Eat More Possum Chevrolet here up to the top of the board here. Or Ford, excuse me. First on race day. Here it is at the top of the board, going down the back straightaway. He takes the provisional pull over EJ Luna and Thomas Ferrara. Currently, Matt Yost just put up a time there. P4 on the board. We have Caton up there and P14 put up a time. Maddox as well. And he continues with more lap times here. Jordan Whiting goes up to P3 on the board.
Scott Bellum does not improve on that second lap. Daniel Maddox now coming off a turn forward across the start-finish line. Let's see if he can improve on that 31.40. He does, to a 30.671. He goes P13 at the moment. Dalton Powell crosses the start-finish line in his number 51 Toyota Tundra as he comes on down into turn 1. Isaac Singleton goes P6 with 30.452. It's a great run for him. Jordan Whiting still sticking to that P3 position. He does not best that second lap as the 51 goes down into turn 3.
Yeah, he's going to continue to dig here off of turn 4. Let's see what he does this time across the line. Currently sitting in that P14 position. Let's see what he does this time across the line. He does improve. He goes to a P9 position with a 35.22.
All right, now out on track, Bill Daniels as he comes off a turn 2 to start, or on his first qualifying lap, excuse me, as he comes down into turn 3. Bill Daniels was really fast, really strong in practice here. Let's see if he can improve that even more so in this qualifying run as he comes off a turn 4 and across the line. Let's see what the 23 can do here. He goes P9 with a 30.501, and he goes right back down to the bottom of the track.
Yeah, he's going to continue here on the bottom of the track, get a good run here off of turn 2, trying to carry the momentum down this back straightaway into turn 3. Sitting at that P9 position, he was one of the fast boys here in practice tonight. Let's see what he can do as he exits turn 4.
Off of turn 4, the 23 goes. Bill Daniels looking to improve on that P9 position as he now crosses the start-finish line. Does he improve? He does, to a 30.420. That puts him P4 at the moment. What a great run for him. The 93 of Javon Thompson now coming off of turn 4 to complete his qualifying run. He comes across the line. And let's see if he can improve on that. P17, he does to P12 with a 30.532. And that ends qualifying. Chad Gwenigsman didn't get a lap time in, and a couple of other guys as well. We're going into warm-up, and Scott Bellum wins the pole.
I think we should bring him up for an interview, see how he's feeling after that qualifying run.
Fantastic idea. Fantastic idea. Scott, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Scott, you just grabbed the pole here tonight for the Motor City Truck 200 here at Kansas. What a fast truck you got tonight. Talk to us a little bit about your strategy now going into the race, knowing that you're going to start up on top.
I just think it's going to be a bit of a chess match. I mean, this is an aero track, so the draft, you got to worry about the guys behind you and getting good runs on you and kind of protecting your lanes and doing the best you can to stay out in front of people.
At what lap should we be expecting aero push with all these guys out here on track? Because usually when you get the aero push with the guys behind you, you kind of set yourself up for a good position if you're leading the pack.
Yeah, I don't know. I worked on my set quite a bit this week, and I'm probably guessing around lap 15. We're going to start seeing some really bad aero push, but hopefully we can save the right front as best we can.
Absolutely. One more question. I got one more question. That bottom line, obviously extremely fast in qualifying, but what's going to be the preferred line for the race?
I think you're just going to really have to arc it in real hard. Kind of don't run it in deep on the low side so you don't, like I said, burn off that right front or take the right rear off of it because you're going to need that drive coming out.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your pull. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, you got anything for Scott before we round out this interview?
Yes, Scott. Congratulations on your pole here in qualifying. What a fantastic lap you put in here tonight at Kansas. But my question for you is maybe without giving away too much, what is your strategy to keep that eat more possum forward up front all night long?
Like I said, I think it's just protection and just staying in the right spot in the right lanes. And I don't like to mirror drive, but I might have to a little bit just to make sure I'm not giving myself up too much.
All righty. Well, my final question for you here tonight, Scott, is who do you have to thank for this amazing run you had in qualifying?
Definitely Maconi setup. They helped me out quite a bit here. And then just Imperial Motorsports, teammate Brad Aldane, doing a lot of strategy work and discussions back and forth. So see what we can do.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your pull tonight. We're going to be watching that number 1 Eat More Possum Ford F-150 start this race from the top. Congratulations, Scott, and we hope to see you at the end of the race.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
All right, Scott Billum, there you got it. On pull tonight. Man. Jay, let's get into this next. Let's get into what should we expect in this race with these guys. Who should we be watching for, and who are you pulling for?
Oh, man, that's a great loaded question. There's a lot of favorites going into this race, especially those guys that we saw there in qualifying. But you know what? I'm going to stick with it. He's in the 24 truck. He is the certified astronaut himself, Mr. Jordan Whiting. He's going to get the job done here tonight. Had a P3 there in qualifying. That man can drive anything. I'm looking for him tonight.
Absolutely. Well, man, I'm going to be a little bit of a homer here. I'm a real big Scott Billum fan. Will always be a Scott Billum fan. I gotta take Scott Billum for tonight. He's got a fast car under him. He's got a great setup. He's got a crazy amount of racecraft with that number 1 truck. I'm gonna pull for Scott tonight. What to expect? I think what we talked with Scott about is going to mirror what we're gonna be seeing a lot on track. We're gonna be seeing some aggressiveness in the first part of their tire stints. 10, 15 laps is going to be crazy. The first 10 to 15 laps. After that, we're going to be seeing the Aero Wars. Who can dominate on the Aero Wars? I'm going to take it back here, Jay. Javon Thompson did a phenomenal job at Auto Club with the Grand Prix series, holding back everybody. We know Javon can do it. Jordan Whiting worked with Javon all night long. Aero Masters, as you may say, in the Nexus Sim Racing series. Definitely watch out for those guys as they're out on track racing here. But I think that the first 10, 15 laps are going to be crazy, and then we're going to be seeing strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm excited to see the strategy play out here at Kansas. Maybe some overcut strategies. It's going to be a fun race to watch as we're going to get into grid.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. On pole tonight, it's Scott Billum, the Imperial Motorsports number 1, with EJ Luna starting on the outside of him in the number 81.
Starting at P3, it's Mr. NASA certification himself, Jordan Whiting in the 24 truck with Bill Daniels in the 23, starting P4.
Thomas Herrera hailing out of New York in that number 43, starting P5 tonight with Greg Court on the outside of him, hailing from Mid-South in the number 58.
Starting P7 in that number 95 truck, that's Isaac Singleton with old Matty Yost in the number 70, starting P8.
Noel Holmberg in the number 29, starting P9 tonight with Dalton Powell in that 10th position in the number 51.
Starting P11, that's Dave Farella in the number 15 truck with Javon Thompson in the number 93, starting P12, rounding out your top 12 starters here tonight in the Motor City Trucks 200 here at Kansas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is your starting lineup as we now see everybody starting to grid up for 167 laps around here at Kansas. We're going to be seeing some great racing up here, up in front. A little bit of notables, though. Ethan Amberg, very, very quick in practice. He's starting all the way back here in P15. Brad Haldane back here starting P16. Another notable, Chad Gwenigsman in the number 97. One of the OGs starting P21 tonight. And the man, the myth, the legend, the Alabama Bama man, Stephen Doughton, all the way back here in P24, looking to make a last to first challenge. An opportunity that he cannot resist. But back up front, Scott Billum, all cars are gridded and ready to go. We're going to be watching these guys come off the grid with the lights off on the pace car. We are going to be going green flag racing this time by, as you now see the cars rolling off of pit road. And now we commence the ever so beloved what would you call it? Prologue? Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
Jay.
Yeah, introductions.
Jay.
Red carpet, roll it out.
Any last words before we go green flag racing?
Yes, we are here at Kansas where magic can happen. You can disappear into another world or another domain as we are here tonight at Kansas. The best iRacers in the business are lined up 24 deep, 24 strong here for a victory in the Motor City Trucks. This is going to be a fantastic race. Everybody get ready at home because we are in store for magic here tonight.
Magic is in the air. We're going to watch somebody dominate where the yellow brick road may be as they come off of turn 4. We're going to watch that pace car come off of the racing surface and give control to Scott Bellum in the number 1 as we watch him inch closer to the restart zone to start this 167 lap race. Scott Bellum gets the green flag and the race has begun. Scott Bellum on the inside getting a great jump, clears himself from P2 as Jordan Whiting trying to follow a little bit closer here. Scott Bellum arcing it down into turn 1. We got a little bit of contact here between Jordan Whiting and EJ Luna as they come through turns 1 and 2. We're still side by side for P2. We're going to be looking at a little bit of a drag race here. Thomas Ferrara giving a little help to Jordan Whiting going down into turn 3.
Yeah, Jordan Whiting using that help from Ferrari. He's still side by side, wheel to wheel here with EJ Luna off of turn 4. It looks like Scooter B. Scott Bellum's going to lead lap 1 here at Kansas, as it looks like EJ Luna leaking out in front of the note 24 of Whiting, headed down into turn 1.
Coming down into turn 1, Jordan Whiting fighting back on the inside. He's looking to take a little bit of an advantage by the 81 as they come off at turn 2. He's got the nose. Jordan Whiting now taking away that P2 position for a split second here as they sail on down into turn 3.
Down here into turn 3, as you see Whiting getting right up to the bumper of Bellum here. He's going to try to go to the outside. We're going to be side by side now for P3, Ferrara and Luna, as we got the yellow out here on lap 3.
Steven Doughton around on the infield here as he may have made a little bit of contact with the outside wall. It may look like that as we now pull back the replay footage. Let's go ahead and see what happened to that 09. As maybe Daniel Maddox a little slow on the racetrack there. Oh, just the 00, not really. It's just kind of a stack-up situation there. If we rewind it just a little bit here, you can see the 68 of Maddox maybe having a little bit of issues going through turns 3 and 4. Oh, he was put 3 wide there. Look at that. Maybe he was just trying to back out of the situation, as it was pretty early in the race here. Just lost a lot of momentum.
Yeah, racing deals what that looks like to me. A little bit of stack up and a little bit of avoidance maybe by the 09, the 68. Yeah, it's just so unfortunate early in this race. Do we see some pit stops? We do. Some of your guys in the back of the field. We got Chad Gwenningsman down pit road, Noel Holmberg, Steven Doughton, and Dalton Powell heading down pit road, changing up the strategy early here on lap 4.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Couple of strategies going on here. Obviously, no tires for these guys. Maybe just a little bit of fuel. Might be everything that they need. No Holmberg having a little bit of right side damage on that number 29 TGI Fridays Chevrolet Silverado. So he's sitting in his pit box, maybe getting a little bit of damage repair, maybe a little bit of fuel. But back out up front, Scott Bellum still taking that control position.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting on this restart. Now that Whiting has moved from that P3 to that P2 position, he's going to have that outside position on this restart. He was right there. He was able to clear EJ Luna to take that P2 position. Now he's going to have an opportunity on the front row, see what he can do. Although Ferrara there in the 43 was his big help there to get by Luna. Now he's up to that P3 position. We'll see what he could do on this restart as we're going to bunch these boys back up. Or what would they say in Fox broadcast? We're going to re-rack them and try it again.
Absolutely. That outside lane doesn't seem to be as strong, obviously, than the inside lane, especially on the early parts of this tire stint. Jordan Whiting's got a little bit of work to do in front of him with the number 81 behind him. Thomas Ferrara definitely going to give Scott Bellum a pretty good shove here, or if he could find a way around him on the start of this race. But we're at the restart. Sorry. But the lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green flag racing. This time by Scott Bellum. Going to control this restart.
Yes, this is going to be another fantastic restart here in the Nexus Motor City Trucks. Javon Thompson worked his way all the way up to that P11 position. We'll see what he can do on this restart. A couple of guys in the back with a little bit of fuel pit strategy here. We'll see how that plays out for these boys as we're going to get ready to go back to green as we dive down here into turn 3.
All right. Opportune time. Drivers, check seatbelts, check steering wheels, make sure everything's cool, ready to go. Turn the fans on, off, whatever your crew chief may call. Make sure you listen to him. Could blow the whole rear end out of that thing. I don't know. Experience, maybe. But coming off of turn 4 here, Scott Bellum now inching closer to the restart zone as he is ready to take the green flag to restart the race. And here it is. Scott Bellum, a huge jump on the restart. Look at that. Already clearing Jordan Whiting by 2 car lengths as they now dive on down into turn 1. The 24 shuts the door on the 43 now as he gets back to the inside line. Jordan Whiting now going to have a huge run coming off of turn 2 with all the draft that Scott Bellum is providing him. Here comes Jordan Whiting. Is he going to make a move down into turn 3?
Jordan Whiting leaves a lot of bottom up, and here comes Thomas Ferrara here on the inside in the 43. A little bit of a drag race as the yellow is out again here on lap 6. Oh my God! Fozzie is upside down in the 755. Holy cow!
Oh, right sides it. 6
he
out of 10.
stuck the landing!
I give it
Unbelievable!
That was, I mean, we're flipping at Kansas, baby. We gotta go.
Unbelievable. We
gotta
gotta see what happened here.
What happened here? Oh, Matt Yost got loose. Oh, man. That was a big wreck right there. 75 just ate some wall, baby. We got to get a different view. Maybe rewind it just a little bit here. Maybe a little bit of slow-mo as we go down into turn 3. The 70 truck on the outside. That's Matt Yost. The 12 up there as well. That's Ethan Amberg. Yeah, look, the 70 just got real loose there.
Yeah.
Tag the rear of the 755, and they all just get collected and up into the wall. 755 had a huge hit. That right side, right front of that vehicle is a goner.
Yeah, he took a massive hit, and that thing just went right up on its lid there. Amberg was at a front row seat for that deal too. He's looking at the rear headstand of that seat there in that number 755 truck.
Okay, we gotta watch something here, Jay. This was actually quite remarkable what the 00 just did right here. We're gonna go on board with the Dega Boys cam. Watch what Cole saw.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh.
These body pieces, he's navigating. He's all mellow yellow out here tonight, man. Great stuff there by the 00.
All right, we got a couple cars down pit road. Obviously, the 12, the 09 down pit road as well. The 29 still getting a little bit of right side damage fixed on that vehicle. And the 755, I believe he had to tow. Yes, the 755 had to tow. So it's going to take a little bit for the 755 to get back out on track. They had to tow that truck back to pit road. Definitely going to have to pull out a backup truck. But the drivers here are blessed with one. So it's going to happen. We'll see that 755 back out on track. But we'll go back to the front here. Scott Bellum still out front right now on lap 9. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going green flag racing this time by.
What a crazy start to this race. We got 2 early cautions, some great battles up at the front of the field for the lead. And we're going to line them back up and do it again, as Clint Boyer would say. And we'll see how amazing this next restart is going to be. We'll see if this outside line with Jordan Whiting can get a good jump and stay even there with the one of Bellum, who's doing a fantastic job on these restarts at the beginning of this race.
Absolutely. Scott has been doing a great job to keep that number 1 car out front. Jay, you said it last time by. Javon was up to P11. Now he's P9. Still on that inside row, that 93 slowly but surely making his way up to the front. We'll keep our eyes on that number 93 machine as the race goes on. But right now, all eyes on Scott Bellum as they come through turns 3 and 4. We're going to watch this pace car come off the racing surface and give control to Scott Bellum to restart this race. Once again, Jordan Whiting on the outside, second row, Thomas Ferrara, EJ Luna, ready to take it to that one truck as they come into the restart zone, and the green flag is out in the air. Once again, Scott Bellum getting a great jump over the 24, over the 43, as now Ferrara to the inside of the 24 as they go on down into turn 1. Ferrara making the 24 take a little bit of a higher lane here as he takes away a lot of that inside lane there off of turn 2 now, and down the back straightaway we got a drag race. The 43 and the 81 are connected going down into turn 3.
Yeah, what a great job there by Luna to help push Ferrara out there past Jordan Whiting, but now he's looking to the inside of Ferrari. He left a lot of bottom open here off of turn 4. We're going to have another drag race. Now Jordan Whiting's going to return the favor to Ferrara after using the favor in the first restart, as we're going to go side by side down here into turn 1.
Side by side into turn 1 for P2 as the 43 hits the high lane. He's not going to be able to hold off the 81, maybe. Oh boy, it's close. The 81 shuts the door on the 43 as now they're going down into turn 3. Scott, the 24 makes contact with the 43. The 24 is loose. He keeps it straight off at turn 4.
Wow, aggression meets aggression there as Whiting goes 3 wide now. Greg Clark to the bottom across the line. Unbelievable action as Luna's going for the lead on Scott Bellum down here into turn 1. We're door to door, wheel to wheel here off of turn 2 for the race lead.
Off of turn 2 now, side by side for the lead as everybody behind him keeps it straight and off of the 3 wide carnage that we may have seen in the previous cautions. Coming down into turn 3, a little bit of contact there between the 1 and the 81. Off of turn 4 now, Scott with the crossover. He's looking to the inside. He's there. He's across the line. He does not lead that lap. Luna does, but down into turn 1, Scott's going to have the preferred lane.
Yeah, we're swapping them inside, outside line as now Luna's going to lose the lead here. Back to Bellum. What a fantastic crossover move there by Scooter B. As now Luna's going to push him down the back straightaway. Down here into turn 3. Luna looking to the outside. No, he's going to go down to the inside now. It looks like Jordan Whiting's closing this gap back down. Looks like we're going to have a 3, 4, 5 car battle here for the lead on lap 13.
Across the line, Scott Bellum still out front at 81, all over his rear bumper now as they come on down into turn 1. The 1 truck, Scott Bellum holding off the 81 for now, as the 81 looks like he got a little tight going down in turn 1. He had a little bit of a lift, and here comes Jordan Whiting. Jordan Whiting now taking the offense to the 81 as they come on down into turn 3. These guys are all under a blanket now. Oh, the 81 gets a little loose. He's going to keep it straight, though, off of turn 4. Scott Bellum still leading this race.
Yeah, he did a little bit of a look there off of turn 4 to the inside of Bellum. Wasn't able to make it materialize, but we're locking bumpers here for your top 3. They're pushing for all they're worth. Now Bellum leaves a little bit of bottom open. Here goes Luna looking to the inside. He's not going to be able to make it happen. As now we're going to see Whiting get a massive run here off of turn 2. He's going to take it to the bottom. We're going to have a little bit of side-by-side action down here into turn 3.
Down into turn 3, side-by-side for P2. That's a 24 in the 81. 24 to the inside. He's going to try to make it work here off of turn 4, and he does. He's going to hold on to that inside lane across the line. Now the 24 is registered in P2. Down into turn 1 now. The 24 might take it to the 1 truck. Scott Bellum's going to try to shut the door here. On the 24, it's so close. Off of turn 2, Scott Bellum still holding on to the lead as the 24 and the 81 are now connecting together.
Yeah, Zil, the massive shove here by Luna into the back of Whiting. Now Whiting to the inside of Bellum for the race lead. We got 4 cars under a blanket. Here comes Isaac Singleton now. He wants an piece of this action up here at the front of the field. This looks like Whiting. He's going to lead this lap.
Coming down into turn 1 now, still side by side for the lead. The 81's giving a little help to Scott Bellum in that 1 truck as the 24 still holding strong on the inside. Here comes Singleton to the inside of the 81. He's looking to take over that P3. Oh, here comes Scott. He's got the run. He's looking to the inside in turn 3, side by side for the lead here. Contact is made. The 24 up the track. The 1 car still on the bottom off of turn 4, and he doesn't have any steam.
This is absolutely insane. Now we're going to be 3 wide for that P2 position as Whiting's going to cover that outside line from Luna. Luna going to go to the outside. Here comes Singleton making it work on the bottom. A little bit of bumper business to turns 1 and 2. Here comes Luna to the outside with a massive run off of turn 2. It's going to be a drag race down here into turn 3.
Side by side for the lead still between the 24 and the 81. Down into turn 3. The 81 still on the outside, but it looks like the 24 is going to clear him off of turn 4. He does. Barely. The 81's coming back on the outside now, side by side for the lead. Whiting leading lap 18 on to 19 now as Singleton shuts the door on the 1 truck. The 81 up the track here into turn 1, and the racing continues for the lead off of turn 2.
Yeah, Singleton, now he's trying to throw his hat in the ring here. He's looking to the inside of Luna, but Whiting wants the inside line. He's going to give the outside here to Luna. Oh, Ferrera, he's wall riding here. He's going to lose tons of positions as there's a whole field of cars coming by. He's still in the wall off of 4, losing lots of positions here.
Going back up to the front here, the 81's trying to make a move on the 24 now as they go down into turn 1. The 81 again almost making a little bit of contact there. He goes on the defensive. He moves up the track. He's going to lose a lot of time to the 24 off of turn 2 now. They're going to be drag racing. Here comes the 81 to the inside of the 24. He's making a run for the lead of this race. Down into turn 3. The 81 on the inside. 24 on the outside. Off of turn 4. Luna looks like he may have an advantage here, but Whiting's fighting back on the outside. He's going to lead this lap as Luna now taking the battle to Whiting.
Yeah, we're still side by side down here into turn 1. Whiting now using this outside line. Can he get the run here off of turn 2? Oh, it looks like he might have got a little tight there as Luna tried to pin it right down to the bottom, but the run that the 24 is going to get down the back straightaway, keeping them side by side down here into turn 3. This is amazing racing as Luna's trying to take the lead. Your Richmond winner trying to get to the front of the field.
Still side by side for the lead now as Luna and Whiting are still duking it out for the lead of this race. Whiting stuck on the outside, having a lot of speed here, doing a great job in that number 24, as the 24 is still sticking to the outside, maybe grabbing a little bit of side draft here through turns 1 and 2. Off of turn 2, 24 is going to get a little bit of a run since he did run the outside through turns 1 and 2 into turn 3. Now the 81 is going to get a little bit of an advantage here, taking the short way around the track, as the 81 and 24 still duking it out off of turn 4.
Yeah, unrelenting are these drivers still side by side here across the line. It looks like Whiting's going to lead this lap. He's working this outside line. It looks like he's going to clear him before we even get to turn 1. And he's going to shoot all the way down to the bottom. Luna's going to take it back to the top. He's going to try and ride the boards up here up on the outside. He loses a ton of time. Whiting opening up a little bit of a gap here heading into turn 3.
Now down into turn 3, the 81 tried to do something different there. It did not work out for him as he lost a lot of ground to the 24, about 2/10, almost 3/10 now. Off of turn 4 they come, and across the start-finish line, Whiting still out front here as the 81 and the 95 chase. Kermit Henny in P4 at the moment, and that number 18, Scott Bellum, finding himself in P5 with a whole gaggle of cars behind him. He's coming under attack now by Bill Daniels in the 23.
Yeah, Kermit Henny in the 18 started on the back row of this race up to P4, but now Bill Daniels looking to the inside of Scooter B now. This is for the P5 position, and Bill Daniels maybe clear him here before they even get off at turn 4. Here comes Javon Thompson. He started in the back as well. He's working his way through the field as we got a whole gaggle of cars here under a blanket. Oh, as Whiting's in the wall entering turn 1.
Here comes Luna to the inside. He crossed them over. He made the move, and now Luna in the 81 out front here at Kansas. Off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway into turn 3 they go. Luna still putting on the block on the 24. He's going to stay out front here as Whiting grabbing a little bit of that arrow push off of turn 4. Oh, the 95's in the wall behind him. Isaac Singleton making significant wall contact there as the leaders come across the line and down into turn 1.
Yeah, as Whiting, now he's going to shoot down to the bottom. As you see Luna go back to the top, it looked like they were working together there to maybe build a gap over the pack, but they're still battling for the race lead here, side by side, a little bit of a drag race down the back straightaway. And they're even, entering turn 3 is Whiting on the inside. Luna to the outside. Oh, he's going to run him up the track a little bit here, trying to take away a little bit of that advantage. Sideways is the 24 off of 4. Holy cow, he hangs on to it, but Luna's going to retake the lead on lap 27.
Luna now out front in that number 81 machine. We've got some good battlings happening back here. This is Bill Daniels getting by Scooter B. Scooter B continues to drop back there, as you can see. The 23 to the inside of the 18 now off of turn 2. He's going to look to make a run down into turn 3 to make something happen here. Oh, he doesn't have enough run built up, as Javon Thompson continues to lurk in the background here. The 93 looking to make a move. Oh, the 18's loose off of turn 4. Does he make wall contact?
Oh.
He does! Big wall contact for Kermit off of turn 4. He's going to lose 2 positions.
Yeah, big tank slapper there out of the P4 position, now down to P6. Now Javon and Bill Daniels go by. Oh, we're 3 wide here in a turn 1. Nate Cattell up on the outside. Scooter B, the meat and the sandwich. The 45 of Days down here on the inside. We're still 3 wide down the back straightaway. Unbelievable. Who's going to take advantage down here in a turn 3?
Down into turn 3, still 3 wide for that's P7 position. Sedarius Days on the inside, Nate Cattell on the outside. Scott Billum still stuck in the middle here as everybody else clears them. There goes Thomas Ferrara, who had wall contact earlier in the race. He's working his way back up to the front. Scott Billum now classified in P10. As we go to your closest battle on track right now, that's Bill Daniels and Javon Thompson off at turn 2 now, as everybody behind him straightens it out.
Yeah, something must have happened there to Jordan Whiting. He's back to the P3 position now. Singleton got by him here, so he must have had a little bit of wall contact or something here. Oh, he's struggling with that racetrack. He's up in the wall again off of turn 4. He is fighting the handling of this thing as we're here on lap 30 now, as he is holding on to this P3 position as Bill Daniels, Javon Thompson continue to battle it out for that P4 position. It looks like Bill Daniels maybe stretching a little bit of a gap here off of turn 2.
All right, these guys battling out as well. We still got some good battling happening up here. Thomas Ferrara is still trying to make his way. Oh, the 30, real squirrely back there. Oh, he keeps it straight. That's Arabia Caton, the third, coming down the back straightaway, holding that truck straight now as we go back up to the front here. Thomas Ferrara trying to get around Nate Catilla. Oh, Catilla's in the wall off of turn 4. They keep it straight, though. Who is that? Is that Kermit? Kermit now. He's dropping like a rock. 4 wide across the line here as the 18 slows down up into turn 1 now as everybody stacks up behind him.
Oh, Kermit's back in the wall. He's still on the wall. Can he get off the wall? He's going to save it. He's losing a ton of positions here. But now a battle for the lead. It looks like single tickets by Luna. We got a new leader. That's like our 5th different leader this race. As now we're going to see Singleton lead the field here across the line to start lap 32.
Lap 31 in the books, on to 32. EJ Luna might be losing a little bit of speed here as Isaac Singleton really just went around him. Not with a lot of pushback as the 95 continues to lead this race. EJ Luna coming back just a little bit, try to make something happen here. Jordan Whiting now under attack by Bill Daniels. Bill Daniels going to sail on by. So does Javon Thompson. Javon Thompson right around the 24 off of turn 4, and Jordan Whiting now in that P5 position.
Yes, you see Javon Thompson, he started dead last basically on the field and the second to last row up to the P4 position now, following Bill Daniels through the field. Bill Daniels is one of those guys we said to watch out for at the beginning because he had one of the fastest trucks there in practice. He's proven it here on the long run here as he's holding on to this P3 position. Jordan Whiting falling back to the P5 position as we're going to continue on here. Lap 33 as we got some new contenders surfacing to the front of this field.
Back here now, we got a little bit of a battle here. Scott Bellum, Thomas Ferrara, Chad Gwenigsman. These guys have been duking it out here for a couple laps as they come across the line. Scott Bellum back to P7 as he's now coming under attack by the 97 as they come on down into turn 1. A little bit of side-by-side action here with newcomer Jeremy Clapper-Newell in the number 92 and Greg Court. Greg Court's going to relent that position to the 92. Coming on back here just a little bit more, that's the 12 of Ethan Amberg. We usually see him racing sports cars, but here he is in the truck series taking a stab at it.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job. Oh, the 15's in the wall. You saw him overcorrect just a little too much there. Grabs a little bit of the outside wall. That turn 4 wall is getting a beating here tonight as then the 15 takes a crack at it here off of turn 4 this time by. You see Maddox right here behind trying to take advantage of this situation as well. Currently running in that P16 position as we're fanning out down the back straightaway as Powell maybe heating up the action here with Amber.
Coming down into turn 3. These guys have been duking it out, sorting it out at the same time as we've got a little bit of a battle here. Here comes Singleton for EJ Luna, now down into turn 1, side by side for the lead of this race. The 95 on the outside. Singleton has speed. Here he comes on the outside off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Let's see what he can do in turn 3. He takes it.
Oh, as Singleton goes to the outside, Luna's going to shoot all the way down to the bottom, take the short route around this racetrack, and Singleton's going to carry that momentum here off of turn 4 and hold the race lead, open about a half a car length gap here over the 81 of Luna. Luna doing a fantastic job staying in touch here with Singleton, who is taking control of this race here on lap 37. They're both going to take it up to the outside, ripping the boards around here at Kansas off of turn 2.
Coming off of turn 2 now, Singleton getting himself a great gap between himself and P2. Jordan Whiting back here, still sticking with Javon now as they come down into turn 3. The 24 ripping the outside, 93 on the inside at the moment. Chad Gwinnigsman, Thomas Ferrara now going at it for that P6 position off of turn 4 now. Still side by side here. These guys have been duking it out here for a hot minute. As we've got the 24. Oh, the 24's in the wall. Jordan Whiting struggling here in the first parts of this race.
Yeah, he is definitely having just a struggling race truck right now, losing positions, sideways, grabbing the wall. As we got this double O, the mellow yellow car. I believe he might be a lap down, 3 laps down right now currently. He's going to get one of his laps back, or try to get some of his laps back here the old-fashioned way, trying to get by Jordan Whiting, who's in that P5 position, as Whiting is losing lots of time here to the 93 of Javon. Look at the double O, just shuts the door on the 24 there entering turn 1.
All right, Jordan Whiting, we'll keep our eyes on him as the race goes on. Now going back here, Greg Court, Jeremy Clapper, Newell. They've been going at it here for a hot minute, still going at it. Ethan Amberg and Dalton Powell, Sedarius Days. Ethan Amberg, our resident sports car driver, as we were talking about earlier before we had Mr. Who was it? I forget. It doesn't matter. Daniels or Dave. I'm sorry, it was Dave. Dave Farella hit the wall. We were talking about Ethan Amberg and his sports car runnings that he's had in Nexus. He's done pretty great there as he comes on out here to run some trucks at Kansas off of turn 2. You can see him going side by side with the 51. The 51 is going to relent that position to him. Ethan up into that P11 position, doing a great job out of a 24 car field. Looking for that top 10 though.
Yeah, as you could tell that some of these trucks are getting a little faster as this run goes on. Maybe have a little bit more long run speed. Amberg looking to the inside. I believe that's Greg Court there in the 58. He's going to make that move. That's going to put him into the P10 position now behind Clapper Newell in the 92 now, who's holding that P9 position. We're going to see if Dalton Powell can do the same move here on Greg Court. He's going to draw right up to the bumper here down the back straightaway. He's not going to be able to make a move unless he tries to send it in here on the inside. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to try to make that move here off of turn 4.
Off of turn 4 to the inside. Oh, he got loose, and the 58 got in the wall. Both of them having a little bit of issues off of turn 4. So Darius Days, he's going to look to make a move here now going down into turn 1. The 45 not being able to do anything. The 51 and 58 still side by side. The 51 looking like he is going to take that position away from the 58 off of turn 2. He does. Pulls up right in front of the 58. 58 might push him, might look to the inside here. Going down in turn 3, not going to happen. The 51 of Dalton Powell finding himself in P11.
Yeah, you see a little bit of damage there on that 51 truck on the right rear quarter panel. Gets right up there close to the wall. He's just hanging on right now as he's moving through the field. As now we see the 45 a Days to the inside of Greg Court now. That will be for the P12 position. It looks like Days is going to be able to do it. Oh, he gets real tight there in the center. He's going to have to lift, and that's going to lose that position back to Greg Court. Unbelievable, as now we're going to see, I believe that's the 50 of Cotilla trying to make a move as you see Days still sideways. Unbelievable action. Cotilla maybe had to lift as well to not run into the back of the 45 a Days. He is currently holding on. Oh, he's coming down to pit road. Maybe the strategy is open here as we see Powell on pit lane, the 50 of Cotilla on pit lane.
All right, maybe some green flag pit stops we're seeing. Jeremy Clapper Newell now to the outside of the 12. Not going to be able to make it happen there. Ethan Amberg holding on to that P9 position at the moment, as this is your closest battle on track almost. Sedarius Days and Craig Court still going at it here as they come off of turn 4, as they are fighting for P11. The 45 still stuck behind the 58. Let's see what the 45 can do here with winding it down to some of the first green flag pit stops.
Yeah, this is a great battle on track here between Greg Court as well. As here comes Bad Brad Haldane pitting from the P12 position, I believe, down pit lane for his first pit stop of the night. And we got a battle here for the P5 position. Chad Gwenningsman, one of the guys that started in the rear of the field. Now he's applying the pressure here to Jordan Whiting for the P5 position as we see Thomas Ferrara head for pit lane as well. So the green flag cycle has begun as we got a battle heading into turn 1.
Both of these guys using the same lane through turn 1 and 2. Like what we talked about at the beginning of this race, Jay. Maybe a little bit of aero playing into effect now with these guys as they come through and down into turn 3. The 97 taken to the bottom now. The 24 to the top side off of turn 4 now. These guys are coming across the line to complete lap 46 and on 47 now. We've got Isaac Singleton coming down pit road. The 95 pitting from P2 or P1.
I like the pit strategy here. Going to do a little bit of an undercut on the competition around him here. Get to pit lane first. Him and Luna have been putting on a fantastic battle for the lead, but now here it is, a battle for a relative right now, P2, as we see the 93 of Javon to the outside of Bill Daniels here. Off of turn 4, they're going to drag race across the line. Unbelievable battle we have going on here. Let's see who can take the advantage down here into turn 1 as we're still side by side.
This could be a big moment in the race for both of these drivers, one or the other holding out in front of the car who would be behind. Maybe giving a little bit of that aero push. Kermit down pit road right now as the 23 and 93 still goes side by side. Down into turn 3. The 23, he's going to pit. Bill Daniels going to be the next person coming down to pit. EJ Luna, your leader of the race, coming down pit road as well. Javon Thompson, now relative leader, out on track right now as the 93 has not pitted and goes down into turn 1. Jordan Whiting, P2. Currently, Chad Gwenningsman, P3. Jeremy Clapper-Newell, P4. And Ethan Amberg, currently P5.
Yeah, Ethan Amberg doing a fantastic job rim right up on the outside. But here it is. The battle continues between Jordan Whiting and Chad Gwenningsman. These dudes have been battling out the last 2-3 laps here. As now Chad's going to go to the outside. And here comes Jordan Whiting. He's going to make his pit stop. And Javon's on pit road just in front of him. So here it is. Chad's going to take over the lead. You got Clapper, Newell, and Amberg both down pit road as well. It's mass pit stops here on lap 50.
All right, looks like everybody's making pit stops right now. Basically, 2nd through 7th currently is coming in to make a pit stop. Noel Holmberg staying out right now, as well as Chad Gwenningsman as he comes through turns 3 and 4 at the moment. You could see him not going to be able to stop this time. He's going to stay out. Maybe a little bit of strategy here. This is this is good. This is the type of strategies we like to see.
Yeah, and nobody else but Chad, right? I mean, we've seen him do this so many times before. He absolutely knows how to play strategy to his perfection. He's maybe looking for that fuel number. You got to remember, though, at the beginning of this race, we had that caution on lap 3. He was one of the takers down pit lane. So he has maybe just a little bit more fuel than the guys around him. Maybe an opportunity for him to split this thing in a different strategy than the rest of the guys around him. And we've seen him capitalize on this before and find victory lane doing this exact strategy. Let's see if he can do it once again, as he still hasn't pitted on lap 52.
All right, coming on down into turn 1 and 2, off of turn 2, still coming down the back straightaway. Tux in the chat, come on Highline, rooting for you. Farella, let's see where Farella's at here, as we watch Chad Gwenningsman come through 3 and 4 again, not pitting. He's going to stay out on track. Dave Farella in the 15, currently P12, battling with Ethan Amberg and the 92 of Jeremy Clapper-Newell. As Chad Gwenningsman now comes through turns 1 and 2. He has not pitted yet. Noel Holmberg has not pitted yet either. He's got EJ Luna just under 10 seconds behind him, 26 seconds behind Chad Gwenningsman. As Gwenningsman comes down into turn 3, and he's coming to pit. Here comes the 97 right now. And we got one car left out on track, Noel Holmberg. One last truck to pit. He's got EJ Luna 8.5 seconds behind him.
Yeah, we'll see if Noel Holmberg makes the pit stop here or not. We've seen him on and off pit road trying to fix some of that right side damage he's had on that TGI Fridays race truck here. Let's see if he hits pit lane here on lap 54. Looks like he's down to the inside line, and he will pit. That will cycle everything back around. EJ Luna now going to inherit the lead here over Isaac Singleton, Bill Daniels, Thomas Ferrara, and Jordan Whiting will be your top 5 when everything cycles back around.
All right, there you have it. EJ Luna, Isaac Singleton, Bill Daniels, Thomas Ferrara, all out in the top 4 right now. Jordan Whiting coming back out P5. That's a good run. It's a good job for him. Risk or damage mitigation, a lot that he did there. Came back out in front of Javon Thompson. Dalton Powell, P7. Scott Bellum, P8. Nate Catilla, P9. Ethan Amberg, P10. We'll take you to your closest battle on track right now, which is between Bill Daniels and Thomas Ferrara.
Yeah, Thomas Ferrara has been running right here in the top 5 basically all race long. Now here he is going to try to apply the pressure to Bill Daniels for that P3 position. He's about 2 car lengths back, maybe try to get right in the toe here, get a good run off of turn 2, close the gap down, maybe a half a car length here down the back straight away. He's going to take it back to the outside, maybe close up to the boards is now Bill Daniels. Still doing a fantastic job controlling that P3 position here off of turn 4.
Off of turn 4, they come now across the line. Thomas Ferrara still holding on to that P4 position. Javon Thompson, Jordan Whiting. This battle has been heating up here for a second. Javon getting up to the rear bumper of the 24. Jordan Whiting, as that would be for that P5 position. Javon having a really good run with that last tire set. Working his way up to the front. Jordan having an opportunity during this pit stop to maybe make a couple of changes to that car to get it a little bit more stable through the run of these tires. Let's see what Jordan Whiting can do as he comes across the line to complete lap 56. And on to lap 57, these two roll on down into turn 1.
Yeah, as Jordan Whiting and Javon Thompson pitted on that same lap, Javon Thompson did not execute as well as the 24 on pit lane, as the 24 was able to leap him through that pit sequence. Let's see if Javon Thompson, though, can maybe get around this 24. Oh, I mean, this is a great opportunity to get some more track position here. If he can put together the strength on the long run like he had on the last stint, maybe get by Jordan Whiting early here and then try to set his sights on Thomas Ferrara, which I believe he was the big winner through this pit sequence. He was running right there at the P5, P6 position. He's up to the P4 position now, so anything could change on this pit sequence as we see a little bit of undercut, a little bit of overcuts playing out here, and it looks like Javon Thompson and Jordan Whiting on the overcut maybe not have the pace early in this run. Let's see what they can do as this progresses on the long run.
Absolutely. One little tidbit of information here. Jordan Whiting is currently the fastest car on track. Javon Thompson is the second fastest car on track by .01. These guys are hauling the mail at the moment. Jordan Whiting 2.5 seconds behind P4, though. They got a little bit of ground to make up as they come off of turn 2. Jay, I think this is a perfect time, though. This is the perfect time. Let's go ahead and put this broadcast into a full throttle segment. We're going to give you guys all the beautiful noises and sounds that a real race might give you. We'll be right back with you guys. Hold tight. All right, everybody, we're back with you guys here for the rest of the race. Lap 76 right now. We're watching Chad Gwenigsman absolutely make a run through the field right now. He has been consistently faster. He's been caught up in a little bit of traffic here, slowing down his lap times, but nonetheless, he has made up a lot of time.
Yeah, he's still running extremely fast lap times. At that later pit stop, he had a few laps of fuel extra, was able to drive through the field. He put on an amazing move there to the inside of the one of Bellum there. Unbelievable. Now he's already building a little bit of a gap. When this run started, he was about 20 seconds or so behind your race leader, and now he's already cut that down to the 12-second mark, 12.5s, and still consistently running some of the fastest lap times on the racetrack. We'll look and see right now with the fuel strategy length. This is a good graphic to look at here, as he last pitted 23 laps ago when your leader is 28 to 30 in that range. So looking really good here for Chad. We'll see how much further he can stretch us out, and you never know. You can catch one of those timely cautions, can put you right back in this race. But it's gonna be fun to watch this 97 as he continues to pursue this front of the field here on this different alternate strategy.
Absolutely. Chad Gwenigsman doing a great job. Currently P7 at the moment. There's no really close battles on track. We got Jeremy back here battling with the 90 or 45 of Sedarius Days. And we got a caution.
There it is. I just had to say something, didn't I there, Tom? One of those timely cautions that's going to bring Cotillo around in the 50 truck.
All right. There you have it. I might have fixed some things around here. Let's go back and see what happened. Yellow flag wise to the 50 of Cotillo as he's coming through turns 1 and 2. We'll give you guys a little bit of a top-down view and see what happened. The 50 truck coming through turns 1 and 2. Just getting a little bit sideways there, a little bit of overcorrection. Oh, he slaps the 95 and into the outside wall. The 95, Isaac, he was running P2 at the moment. Man, that hurts.
Yeah, we'll have to see what kind of damage there is to the right front of that truck. It might have hit him in the door. He might be all right here. Doesn't look like there's any damage there to
it's
the
not
right
too bad.
front fender. Yeah, I think
Just
he's
the
gonna be
door.
all right. Yeah, I think he'll be all right. I don't think it could have got any closer to catastrophe there for the 95 of Singleton, doing a fantastic job in this race. I believe we're gonna see mass pit stops here, Tom.
Absolutely.
Yep, here we go. Here comes Luna, Singleton, Daniels. Yeah, we're gonna see all your leaders heading for the pit road.
All right, here they all come. Chad, Scott, Ethan coming down pit road. Ethan Amberg, P9. Running out here in ovals now. What a great job for him. Dalton Powell coming down pit road. Sedarius Days, Jeremy, Greg Court, Kermit, Brad. And then we got some lappers coming through at the moment. But let's watch the race off of pit road here. EJ Luna being the first one to come down pit road. Can anybody challenge him?
Yeah, this could be interesting. We'll see if anybody can get a better pit stop. We see Scooter B come in, get his right sides, left sides up on the 81 of Luna. It looks like he's going to win the race off pit road. Singleton, Bill Daniels, Jordan Whiting. It looks like he's going to come off P4. We'll have to see where Javon blends back in here. Javon's going to lose a spot, 2 spots, to Chad and Thomas here.
And what a great pit stop by Chad, gaining a position there. Up to P6. He's going to be restarting on the outside, it looks like. Scott Bellum, P8 at the moment. Dave Farella, out on track. He got the wave around, so he's going to be back on the lead lap here. Dalton Powell coming out the track. Ethan Amberg, P10. Doing a great job. Phenomenal jobs. Darius Days coming out P12. Greg Court, P13. Brad Haldane, P14. Still got a couple of guys coming off of pit road. Jeremy, Kermit, Arabia coming down pit road. This is your lap down guys at the moment. Nate Cotillo, Arabia Caton, Kermit, Matt Yost, Noel Holmberg coming down pit road as well. We got still some activity here on pit road, but main story, the 81 still out front.
Yeah, this race kind of just got flipped on its head here, Tom, before the halfway point even. It's going to be pretty wild to see what this restart's going to have entail. You know how important track position is. You saw Whiting and Luna really put the battle on to get that track position on that last before we got into that last long green flag stint there, and I think that's what we're going to see again here as well. We'll have Singleton up on the outside. Bill Daniels, keep your eyes on this 23 truck. He has just been slowly but surely working his way up through the field all day long. Now here he is in a P3 position on this restart. Let's see if he can put his truck up at the front of the field.
Absolutely. Bill Daniels +1 since the start of the race, but the 23 has done phenomenal in keeping that truck up front and relevant. Jordan Whiting back here. I'm going to be honest with you, Jay. I feel like this 24 should have been in the fence and out of the race a while ago here. But look at this, still trucking on in P4.
I mean, that's the man right there. That's the NASA astronaut certification guy right there, man. He's definitely putting on a show here in the Motor City Trucks. Always does. I mean, we've got some really fast trucks here at the front of the field. I think a lot of your fastest trucks we've seen all day long have also been to the top 10. So we're going to have them all go mono for this race win here before the halfway point. As it looks like the lights are out on the pace car, Tom. And you know what that means.
Green flag racing this time by. We're going to be watching these guys restart this race with EJ Luna at the helm. Got Isaac Singleton on the outside of him, making up your front row. Bill Daniels, Jordan Whiting. They are going to be making up your second row. Thomas Ferrara, Chad Gwenigsman making up your third rows. Javon Thompson, Scott Bellum, row 4. Dalton Powell and Ethan Amberg, row 5. Rounding out your top 10, EJ Luna coming down the back straightaway. This is the time. Make sure you got everything ready to go, ready to hold on to the lead of this race. It's going to get crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Like what we saw at the beginning of this race. We're going to be seeing these guys duking it out here in the first couple of laps. The 81 comes through turns 3 and 4. We're going to be watching this pace car come off of the racing surface. He's going to give control to the 81 of EJ Luna. As they come off at turn 4, the 95 seems to be slacking a little bit here. Is he going to be able to get back up before the green flag? He does, and the green flag is out in the air. The 95 getting shoved by the 24, the 23, and the 81 connected. Coming across start-finish line now. This is a close restart versus what we have seen in the past. EJ Luna still holding on to that lead as the 23 trucks on by the 95 on the inside. Bill Daniels up to P2. Here comes Ferrara up to P3.
Yeah, what a great restart by that outside line. It just didn't materialize. They're off at turn 2 as now Bill Daniels up here challenging for the lead with Luna. He's giving him all kinds of bumper business here as everybody's cycling down to the bottom line. Ferrari up here in P3. He's going to get a massive run here off at turn 4. Bill Daniels going to throw a little bit of a block here. But now Singleton, he's going to try and make this outside line work here in the P4 position.
Coming down into turn 1 now. Still single file for the top 4. We've got, we got a caution.
Cautions breed cautions, and here it is, lap 84. Not quite sure who's involved. Oh, it's Arabia Caton here in the number 30 truck. He's around. Some left side damage on that. Oh, we might have some more issues than just a pancake on the left and right side of that race truck.
Let's see what happened on this yellow flag here, going down into turn 1. Oh, some contact made with Matt Yost there. Going down and, oh man, Matt Yost almost clipped the 68 of Maddox through turn 1. Look how close that was. Slow it down just a little bit here. Watch this. Wow!
Oh, goodness. Look at Maddox, though, on the brakes. Didn't even run into the back of Catilla. Unbelievable job there by Maddox.
You know what? I think this deserves an onboard Dig-A-Boys cam of what Code Brown moment Daniel Maddox had going into turn 1. Oh, man, he almost didn't even know. That was close, ladies and gentlemen.
That had 15 sticker Big Willie moment written all over it, and we avoided it 100%. Unbelievable job there by Maddox.
Yeah, you know what, Daniel Maddox, how dare you rob us of an experience like that?
I love it.
Arabia down pit road right now in the 30 truck. He's going to put a quick repair on that. Going to roll out the backup truck as the 30 takes some tires there. As he now comes off of pit road. EJ Luna still out front here in the number 81. Bill Daniels behind him. Thomas Ferrara in P3. Isaac Singleton in P4. Unfortunately, going to have to start on the outside lane. Once again, he's going to have Bill Daniels on the outside of him. Bill Daniels has a tough job here, Jay. That outside line is just not breaking in with fresh tires.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the best restart we've seen all night long on that outside was that last restart there with Singleton. They just didn't materialize there off of turn 2, even with the help from Jordan Whiting. So that inside line, I feel like that's where you want to be. And if that is the case, I think the 43 of Ferrara is now sitting in the catbird seat here on this next restart. We'll see what Bill Daniels could do now. He's going to have his chance on the outside. Let's see if he can make it work. I mean, it's been really tough sledding up there on the outside so far on these restarts.
Thomas Ferrara going to be starting behind EJ Luna on this restart. He's going to be blessed with that inside lane. Isaac Singleton is going to be back on the outside. Jordan Whiting on the inside. Javon Thompson on the outside. Scott Bellum being a big loser here on this restart. Going all the way back to P10. He's going to have to restart again on the outside. He's going to have to do a little bit of damage mitigation here. So Darius Day's having a pretty dang good run right now in that P9 position. Chad Gwenigsman in the 97 and P7 right now. Plus 14 since the start of this race.
Yeah, what a fantastic job. Yeah, Darius Days, what a fantastic race he's had so far. Right there on the cusp of the top 10, basically all night long. And here he is into the 9th position now here, past the halfway point. What a great opportunity he has right ahead of him here on this restart on this inside line. Dalton Powell up there in the 51 truck there in the P8. A lot of great runs going on here tonight, Tom. I mean, it's an unbelievable race we've seen at the front of the field, but even in the mid-pack all race long, right there on the back half of the top 10 or even outside the top 10 all night long. It's just been some fantastic racing here at Kansas.
Absolutely. As they come on down into turn 3 now, EJ Luna still out front here. So still on the pace car. We may see this change as they come across the start-finish line. Get that one to go as we try to lock down another restart here tonight. Again, on lap 87, about to complete lap 87 to go on to lap 88. And we will be close to, well, we are over halfway. And so there it is. There it is. Lights are off on the pace vehicle. We are going green flag racing this time by, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be watching EJ Luna once again lead the field to green.
Yeah, this is going to be another great restart here. We'll see if Luna can get another great jump. We'll see if Ferrara can stay locked up to the bumper, that 81. Maybe get by Bill Daniels. We'll see what Singleton can do, being the pusher this time on the outside with Bill Daniels. Let's see if they can make this outside line work for the first time here tonight. We also have Javon Thompson, Jordan Whiting, Chad Gwenigsman lurking right there at the back half of the top 5, inside the top 5. We'll see if anybody can do anything here to challenge this 81 of Luna, who took the lead, and now he's controlling it fantastically.
Absolutely. Into turn 3 now. We're going to be watching that pace car come off of the racing surface and control back to the 81. We'll be going green flag racing with the completion of lap 88 and on to 89. The 23 and the 81 making up the front row as they come off of turn 4. Now the pace car comes off of the racing surface, and EJ Luna in control as they roll up to the restart zone. EJ Luna, green flag is out in the air, and he gets a great jump over the 23. Once again, that outside lane is going side by side for that second place, and it looks like he's going to lose just a little bit more. But man, who was caught slipping on the inside? Was that Jordan Whiting? As Jordan Whiting lets Singleton in front of him and Bill Daniels in front of him. Off of turn 2 now, we're single file for the top 5.
Yeah, as we got all single filed out, but now it looks like Chad's looking to the outside here of Whiting, as now Whiting goes to the inside of Singleton. Unbelievable battle here for the P4 position. Look at Whiting! Holy cow, he's looking to the inside of Bill Daniels now for the P3 position. Jordan Whiting got a massive run there through 3 and 4. He's up to P3. Now Singleton working the outside. Here comes Chad to the bottom.
Chad Gwenigsman to the inside. It looks like almost a 3-wide situation there. Not going to happen off of turn 2 as they come down the back straightaway. The 97 goes in front of the 23 as we go back up to the front here. Jordan Whiting, Thomas Ferrara going side by side for P2. Look at Whiting go. He is on an absolute roll now, and we got a caution.
Oh, it may have been Catilla maybe spinning there through the infield grass maybe. Looks like got that thing righted.
Let's see what happened here.
Emmett Kurtzinger makes some contact there. It looks like he spins it, locks it up, stays out of the wall.
Oops, sorry about that. Here we go. Back it up just a little bit more here as we come off of turn 2. that's how the cookie crumbles there, ladies and gentle cars. So we now go back live. Jordan Whiting making a ferocious run to the front there with the 24. What a great run he has had so far. Thomas Ferrara still in that P3 position. Chad up to P4. Bill Daniels losing a little bit of position there. And finding himself in the P5 position. Thomas Ferrara down pit road.
Yeah, I was wondering if we're going to get any takers. We had these back-to-back cautions. I don't know if you can make it to the end of this race, Tom, from here. I mean, I don't think you can. But why not? Why not change up the strategy a little bit here? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this pit call here, Tom. This is interesting here by Ferrara.
Yeah.
I was looking at the lap count here to go. I don't think you can make it to the end on fuel. But maybe he just is thinking something different here. He looks like he's got the left side or right side tires. He's going to go left side. He's going to put four brand new tires on that thing, and he's going to enter back on the racetrack here.
Well, the 43 registered in P15 at the moment. Nate Catilla coming off of pit road. Kermit Hennig coming off of pit road as well. All these guys on the lead lap. Matt Yost, first car 1 lap down. He's going to get that lap back now as he is the free pass. Daniel Maddox is now the next car 1 lap down. And he may get lucky here. Cautions breed cautions. Daniel Maddox has an opportunity to get back on the lead lap.
Yes, he's going to have a chance to get back on the lead lap here. What a great race we've seen so far. We're going to get another restart, this time with Whiting and Chad up to the P3 position with that pit stop. So now he's going to be on the inside behind Luna. Oh, man. He has had just one of these races where it just feels like everything's going his way. I mean, he was off strategy a little bit, was able to climb back through the field, got a bunch of these cautions here, and got some great restarts. Now here he is in a position here on the inside line behind Luna on this restart. Wow. I honestly, I think, Tom, we were talking about this during that full throttle segment. I think that the 81-97 might have the best 2 race trucks here tonight, and now they're going to have an opportunity up here closest that the 97's been to the front of this field. It's going to be interesting to see how this battle progresses here between these front runners here.
Absolutely. It's going to be a good battle. Lap 93 is what we are on right now. We're about to complete that and go on to lap 94 as we're going down the back straightaway. EJ Luna, Jordan Whiting going to make up your front row for this restart. Chad Gwinnicksman, Bill Daniels, the second row. Darius Days in that P5 position. What a great run he has had so far. Isaac Singleton making up row 3. Row 4 will go to Javon Thompson and Dalton Powell. Then row 5, Scott Bellum and teammate Brad Haldane. We got an Imperial row 5 at the moment. As these guys go through turns 3 and 4, EJ Luna is still going to restart this race out front. We're going to be coming across the start-finish line. We should be seeing the lights out on the pace vehicle as he comes across the line. Let's see. There we go! Lights out on the pace car. We're going green flag racing this time by.
Yes, we're going back under green. I'm super excited to see this restart. We're going to have Whiting out on the outside. Can anybody make this outside line work? If anybody can, I think it's that 24. I think it's your certified astronaut himself, Mr. Jordan Whiting in that 24 truck. We got Chad, the closest he's been to the front of this field all night long, on strategy at least. Here with Bill Daniels, who's making a little bit of a resurgence. Look at Darius Days up here in the P5 position. Let's see what he could do on this restart, having an outstanding race here at Kansas.
Absolutely. Lots of racing left to go here. We're looking at, I don't know, just about 74 laps. 74 laps. Is that right, Jay? Somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, something like that. We'll guesstimate.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, good enough for government work. As they come through turns 3 and 4, EJ Luna once again out front here, going to be leading the field of green. Pace car is going to be coming off the racing surface and giving control to the 81 of EJ as they inch closer to the restart zone. The 81 gets the green flag, and he gets a great jump over the 24 on the outside. Jordan Whiting once again back here. He's going to cut down in front of the 97 across the line and down into turn 1. The 97 might be looking to the inside. Not going to happen here. Bill Daniels holding on strong to the inside of the, or behind the 97, excuse me, as they come off of turn 2. Top 5 single file at the moment as they come off of turn 2.
Yeah, what a great restart that was by Luna as well as Chad and the 24 of Whiting. That's the best we've seen the outside line do all night on a restart, but now here comes Whiting off of turn 4 right up to the bumper of EJ Luna. He's going to be pushing him nearly here across the line as now Whiting wants to go for the lead.
All right, coming down into turn 1, the 24 is going to look low. He's there! We're side by side for the lead. Jordan Whiting to the inside of the 81, and he's going to take that position off at turn 2. He's going to have to do a little bit of defensive driving here, though, because the 81's going to run on the back straightaway. But down into turn 3, the 24 sticks to the inside lane once again, and he clears him off at turn 4. Jordan Whiting, your new leader.
He is taking the lead here over EJ Luna, but Luna's going to try and carry this momentum off of turn 4 and try to stay side by side before we get to turn 1. It's not going to be enough, and now Whiting is going to hold the lead, but Luna drives it in extremely deep right up there. Bumper business through 1 and 2. He's going to get right to the rear bumper here. Go back to the outside as the 24 Whiting being as defensive as he possibly can down the back.
Coming down into turn 3 now, the 24 still out in front of the 81. The 24 putting on a masterclass of blocking right now as they come off at turn 4. He's going to hold the 81 behind him. Once again, going to come across the line, going to lead this lap as well. We've got some good battling happening behind us. 3-wide situation in the back as the battle for P1 continues on through turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, so many battles throughout the race course here, but right now, off of turn 2, Luna's going to push Jordan Whiting down the back straightaway. Luna, maybe go to the inside. No, Whiting's going to take it to the bottom. He's going to keep that inside position. He does not want to lose it, as now Luna maybe losing half a car length here through turns 3 and 4. Off of turn 4, Luna get right in the tire tracks of the 24 of Whiting, who is leading this race on lap 99 now, as we're going to head down into turn 1.
Coming down into turn 1, that gap has increased just a little bit here. We'll go to the back where the battling is happening. Isaac Singleton off of turn 2. He's going to go to the rear bumper of the 23. We're side by side back here. Sedarius Days for that P6 position. Javon Thompson duking it out here again for that P6 position through 3 and 4. Javon Thompson, he looks like he's about to clear the 45 off of turn 4. Not going to make it happen. Sedarius coming back on the outside there, holding on strong at the moment as they come through turns 1 and 2 now.
Yeah, it looks like Javon's going to clear Sedarius Days, move himself up to that P6 position as he has got the whole field barreling behind him. Look at Scooter B to the inside of Powell now. That is for the P8 position, P7 position. As they continue to duke it out here side by side, looks like Bellum, he's going to move into that P8 position right past Powell in the 51. Can he clear him off at turn 4? He does. Move Scooter B up another position here to start lap 101.
All right, coming down into turn 1 now, the 81 all over the rear bumper of the 24. He doesn't make anything happen there. Bill Daniels, though, he is looking strong. He's getting up to the rear bumper of the 81 off of turn 2. Now the 81 going to look to the outside. The 24 is going to block a little bit here as they come on down into turn 3. 24 still out front leading this race. We're going to be coming off of turn 4 to complete lap 101 of lap 167 as Jordan Whiting going to put another lap in the books. The 81 looking to the inside of the 24 now, going into turn 1. We're side by side for the lead.
Yeah, Jordan Whiting left a little bit too much bottom open, and now the 81 of Luna is going to make the move. As now Whiting, can he come back at him here down off of turn 2? He's not going to be able to. He's going to be right on the bumper. No, here he goes. Going to look to the inside. Help from Bill Daniels maybe down to the inside of Luna. Still battling side by side for the race lead, as it looks like maybe Whiting's going to clear him off of turn 4, and he does. Unbelievable move there by Whiting, as now Luna's going to push him. Here comes Bill Daniels as we head for turn 1.
Side by side for P2 now, going down into turn 1, the 23 and the 81. The 23 to the inside. He's going to try to make something happen here. Isaac Singleton now lurking in the background, waiting for an opportunity here to get himself back up to the front as the 81 gets to the rear bumper of the 24, down into turn 3. Bill Daniels still over the rear bumper of the 81 as they come through 3 and 4. Looks like the 23 got a little bit of a tight situation there, but off at turn 4, the battle for the lead continues as EJ Luna trails Jordan Whiting.
Yeah, EJ Luna keeps looking to this outside. He wants to get by the 24 of Whiting as quick as he can here. He sees the competition stacking up in his rearview mirror, but now here comes Singleton down to the inside of Bill Daniels now for the P3 position. Whiting, he's trying to throw a block. He does not want to lose that inside position, that inside leverage, as now Luna takes it to the outside. We're side by side for P3 now as Singleton's to the inside of Bill Daniels here off of turn 4.
Off of turn 4, down the front straightaway, the 81 still looking to the outside of the 24. 24 as they cross the line. Jordan Whiting going to be leading another lap there and down into turn 1. Whoa, real close there. The 24 coming up a lane as he probably presumes a little bit more arcing is what he needs off of turn 2 as the 81 now getting a run, and we got a caution.
Oh, this could be interesting with this caution. Who was in the lead? It looks like Luna. No, maybe Whiting, as it is the 50 of Cotilla in the wall again here off of turn 2.
All right, let's go back and see what happened on this yellow flag. Oh, boy. Looks like a little bit of a stack up here. Got a really close 3-wide situation in front of these guys. The 51, the 43 make a little bit of contact there. Yes, they do. And it sends the 51 up into the 50, and the 50 grabs a lot of wall right there. 50 up into the wall. The 51 very close into the wall. 92 make contact with the 50, and it looks like that's what turns the 50 around. Oh.
Oh, look at the 15. Oh, goodness B. That was the caution right there. Holy cow.
Yeah, you couldn't make that one up right there.
We got bumper covers flying here at Kansas. I mean, unbelievable action so far. And then he maybe made a little bit of more contact with the wall, but wow.
See this in full speed here. Pow! Holy cow! Right in the kisser right there. Good Lord. That number 50 is going to have a little bit of therapy after that one. Let's go back live here. We got some trucks down pit road at the moment. Jordan Whiting going to lead them. Basically, everybody's coming down pit road. Matt Yost staying out, I suppose.
Yeah, this might be the window to make it to the end of this race here, Tom. Right here at lap 107. Oh, we got an issue back there with the 15. Missed his box. I'm not sure what's going on back there. He's backing it up here. Javon getting a good drive off pit road. Whiting's going to lead them off pit road. Luna P2, Bill Daniels P3, Singleton P4, and Chad P5. Looks like not a lot of changes up here in the front of the field.
All right. Matt Yost currently out front at the moment in that number 70 Ford F-150 as he comes down into turn 3. As they cross the line this time by, we're going to have 60 laps to go here at Kansas. Let's see what Matt Yost does here. I think this is going to be very interesting if he stays out. If he goes in, that might just be a little bit of a strategy call to lead a lap or two. He does not. He stays out. Interesting. Very interesting. In fact, let's pull up our pit strategy here. And see the last time he pitted. 14 laps ago. 15 laps ago. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if he can make it to the end off that pit stop, but we've seen cautions breed cautions. We've seen that all night long. Maybe get this track position, hold the lead, maybe get some late race cautions, maybe somewhere with 20-30 to go, come in, put on fresh tires when everybody else is trying to make it to the end of the race. Maybe that's your opportunity here to take advantage of the field here with this strategy. I like it. I mean, you might as well do something a little different than leaders here. Maybe it'll all work out in your favor as we get towards the end of this race.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to try something different most of the time to get yourself to the front. Maybe something unconventional and hope for a little bit of luck. AJ Floyd always said it. I'd rather be lucky than good. And I think that's pretty accurate. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's like that old saying, I'd rather be rich than famous. I think that's goes right along with that. I don't know who said that. I'm just making stuff up, probably. I don't know. That sounds like something Elvis would say. I don't know.
I'd rather build a go-kart track than race a race car.
I'd rather be the caution than be involved in the caution.
Oh, man, we have a good time up here. We have a great time.
Oh, man, it's great.
All right.
And you gotta have something to talk about under yellow. But there it is, Tom. The lights are out on the pace vehicle. You know what that means. Maybe I set that one up for you.
Oh yeah. Always. Green flag racing this time by, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Yost. And the old Matty Yost. He's going to be leading this field of green. Jordan Whiting on the outside of him. AJ Luna, Bill Daniels making up your second row. Chad Quinigsman, Isaac Singleton making up your third. And Javon Thompson, Sedarius Day's 4th row. Scott Bellum, Ethan Amberg, your 5th row. This is going to get interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Lots to learn here. The field is watching. The fans are watching. Let's see what Matt Yost can do.
Yes, we met Matt Yost at Talladega. It's so awesome to see him here at the front of the field here at Kansas on lap 109. We're going to start lap 110 when we go back green here. The best iRacers in the business here in the Motor City Trucks, battling it out for the win.
Yeah, buddy. Dallas Seaward, you did miss a good field, my guy. 24 cars. You could have made it 25. That's right. We'll see you in the next one. All right, off of turn 4, Matt Yost going to be leading this field to green as they inch closer to the restart zone. And the green flag is out in the air. Matt Yost, he's looking to make a great jump on this restart. Not as good as the others. The 24 holding strong on the outside now, as that outside lane has been historically bad on these restarts. As you now see the 24, he's going up to the right rear corner. He's going to make a move on the outside. Look at him go. Jordan Whiting, he's looking to take the lead of this race off at turn 2. And it looks like he's going to get it done. We're 3 wide for second place back here going down into turn 3.
Yeah, Jordan Whiting got shot out of a cannon. Mr. Rocket Ship here. As now you see Luna go to the outside. Bill Daniels to the outside now. He's going to move up to P2 and P3 respectively. And look at Chad. And you got Javon Thompson. Look at the 95 Singleton to the inside. There's all kinds of battles here down into turn 1.
Coming down into turn 1, still 3 wide at the moment. Thomas Ferrara, Matt Yost, and the 18 at Kermit. These guys are just duking it out here as we go back to the front. EJ Luna, Jordan Whiting duking it out once again. Going down into turn 3. The 24 to the inside, the 81 to the outside. The 81 not going to be able to do anything on this run right now off of turn 4. The 24 still holding on to the lead of this race as the 81 is searching around the outside on the 24. He's there as they go down into turn 1.
Yeah, Luna is to the outside corner of that truck. He's going to try and hold this position on the outside. It looks like Whiting going to carry the momentum here off of turn 2. Oh, and now he's going to play a little blocker. He's going to defend the inside line. Does not want to give that up to Luna. And now you see Bill Daniels lurking here in the background. Chad Weddingsman lurking as well as maybe the side-by-side action continues here off of turn 4. No, Whiting will clear him here off of turn 4.
Oh, big move by the 81 to get to the outside of the 24. Across the line they go. The 81 still not being able to get to the side of the 24 as they go down to turn 1. Here comes Bill Daniels to the inside of the 81. The 81 trying to make something happen here on the outside. He is going to clear the 23. The 97 all over the rear bumper to the 23. Now coming down the back straightaway and down into turn 3. 81 looking on the 24. Not going to be able to make anything happen there. The 97 still on the outside of the 95. Isaac Singleton on the inside off of turn 4 here as this battle for the top 5 is just insane as these guys continue to duke it out. Here on lap 114.
Yes, Jordan Whiting still playing defensive, but he got faked out there by Luna. Luna went to the inside. Oh, they're all nearly contact there on the turn 2 as Luna's working this inside line. Whiting is now forced to the outside line. Here comes Singleton. He's trying to make the outside line work, but it looks like Luna now with the big move into turn 3. He might be able to clear him. Oh, sideways. Oh, they're going to hang on to it, but now look at Whiting back to the inside.
Man, what an absolute move. What a unit, that 24, and we got a caution.
Yeah, and that would be Luna to the... No, it'll be interesting to see where the caution came out and who was the leader there. Showing Whiting on the board here. This could be brace changing here, depending on where Luna and Whiting are lined up here.
All right, Kermit grabbing some contact from the 1 truck. As he comes down the front straightaway, lots of damage to that vehicle. As you can see now, off at turn 4. 1 truck trying to hold close to the 18. Grabs a little bit of contact there. The 18 goes spinning. Lots of damage to that vehicle. Lots of damage. And he tows back to pit road.
Yeah, that's... what would you say, Tom? That's how the cookie crumbles?
That is
there
that
it
is
is.
how it crumbles, ladies and gentle cars. The 81 showing out front right now, though. Oh, man.
Yeah, I figured that he was the leader there before that caution. But, you know what, Tom? It is the month of May. You know what that means?
Tis the month of May. Tis better than tis December and Hanukkah.
And Hanukkah. Oh man. Was it Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas?
Yeah, it's some. What's the one with the 6 candles?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got me there.
I'm uncultured, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't learn that. I was learned good, I guess, as they would say.
Well, you were learning about Mormons.
Fair. So we got, I mean, what, lap 116 here. Gonna get probably around 50-something laps to go, and we go back to green here. It's gonna get interesting. We got Luna now, your race leader. We'll see what Jordan Whiting could do. He's been really good on these restarts on that outside. The last 2 that he has been on the outside, he's put on a really good battle. I believe, though, with Luna getting the lead before that yellow, I think that was crucial here in this race. Now being able to control that inside line again, like he did earlier in this race, could spell trouble for the rest of this field.
Fat show. Absolutely. We got a couple more takers down pit road. Brad Haldane, no Holmberg. Brad Haldane showing on the lead lap once again. He did go a lap down there briefly. He got his lead, got the lead lap back as the 39 gets into his pit box, putting some tires on that thing. Come on with it, with that 39 getting back up to the front. No Holmberg getting some tires on that thing as well. So you can see the left side dropping back and down on that 29 machine. Brad Haldane coming out right now. No Holmberg. Trying to get some fuel, maybe get the shakes out of him, having some white knuckling adventures with that 29, maybe shaking those hands a little bit as he tries to get back out on track here. But EJ Luna back out front as they go into turn 3. We should be seeing lights off on the pace car next time by.
Yeah, we should be seeing those lights come off this pace truck, or pace vehicle, pace car, pace safety car, whatever you want to call it.
Isn't there a Porsche too? Pace Porsche?
Pace Porsche? I don't know. That actually is kind of cool. Maybe like the,
like
what would they call it? If we had one that was a Ferrari, we could call it the dancing Ferrari, or the dancing car, or whatever horses do. I know the Kentucky Derby's this weekend. That's on the reason.
I love it.
The prancing chariots. I don't know.
We'll call it, I don't know. It's something homage to some weird names that horses get during the Kentucky Derby.
No doubt. I've always wanted to name a Kentucky Derby horse. You know?
What would you name it?
I have no idea, but I feel like that'd be a great honor. I mean, I feel like the Dega Boys should name a horse.
We should just name it Dega Boys.
Yeah. We'll call it BDN.
Yes. We'll call it Big Daddy. Big Daddy horse.
Big Daddy. The Big Daddy horse is gonna win the Kentucky Derby. There you go. I heard there's a lot of money in that too. I mean, if you can really raise one of them.
Out of my league, but you know, I'll just keep streaming on YouTube.
Yeah. Someday.
Yeah, someday. All right, lights off on the pace car. We're going green flag racing this time by EJ Luna. He's going to be leading the field to green once again. Jordan Whiting on the outside of him. That's row 1. Bill Daniels, Isaac Singleton, row 2. Chad Gwinnigsman, Javon Thompson, that's row 3. As we're coming off of turn 4 now, the pace car coming off the racing surface. Control to the 81 once again as they inch closer to the restart zone. The green flag is flying. Here we go. The 81 getting a great restart against the outside lane. Jordan Whiting once again not going to be able to get the restart he wants on that outside lane. He's going to come under attack by the 23 now as they all come through turns 1 and 2. Whiting getting in front of the 23 though. Bill Daniels holding on to that P3 position. Chad Gwinnigsman P4. Thomas Ferrara in P5 right now, going side by side with Singleton into turn 3.
Yes, now you see Whiting all over the rear bumper here of Luna. He was looking to the inside, but do you see the 81 of Luna doing what Jordan Whiting's been doing? Protecting that inside line. Did not want to give it up to Whiting. Now Whiting's going to have to do the hard work on the outside. As now Bill Daniels maybe shoving his nose into the mix. He's not going to be able to get to the inside of Whiting because we're all going to follow EJ Luna, and there is the caution here on lap 120.
Dalton Powell in the 51 truck making some contact here. Let's go back and look at it. Ooh, that's some good contact right there. 0-0 turnaround. Matty Yost getting it. Oh, did he miss that?
Oh, man, if he made contact, it was slight. I mean, that was great job there by Matt Yost to find the gap and hit it.
Oh, we got to put this in slow-mo. Oh, he barely did. He barely made contact. Barely. Matt Yost coming by the skin of his teeth. Right there.
Sliding on through. I like it.
Come on.
And he's got a little bit of that redneck horsepower built into that right side, too. You see a little bit of damage on that right door. I mean, that's all you need, man. A little bit of that redneck horsepower, and you're be good to go.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know. I feel like that redneck horsepower phrase, Jay, should get a good explanation. I got it. All right?
You got it?
I got it.
All righty. I'm here. I'm ready for this.
All right. It's like grabbing the biggest damn hammer you have in your garage. You go out to your Geo Metro, and your dad's telling you that it's having a hard time starting. So what you do is you take that big old hammer, you throw it over your head, and you just lay that hammer right on the hood, and it starts fine. That's redneck horsepower.
I didn't know that's where you're going with that, but I like that.
Yeah. That's part of that redneck horsepower. A little bit of timing may be involved there with the hammer. So we see Chad Gwenigsman, Scott Bellum coming off of pit road. Brad Haldane. We're going to watch the Darius Days and Ethan Amber come off pit road. Daniel Maddox coming off of pit road now. That puts 15 cars on the lead lap. Your next car 1 lap down. That's Arabia Caton, the third. That number 30 machine. Having some issues this race. Trying to get back up to the front on the lead lap here. He's doing a great job doing it.
Yeah, there was a story, an old racing tale, where this young race car driver had this beautiful, absolutely pristine looking race car, and he was just too scared to race in the field. He just didn't want to get any damage to the race car. So his crew chief walked over, grabbed a big old hammer, and just put a big old dent in the door and said, "Now you don't got to worry about it."
That's good too. I like that one.
I don't know how many races he ended up winning after that, but I don't know. I'm just having a good time up here tonight, Tom. This has been a great race.
Well,
been
actually,
great commentary.
Jay, I want to talk a little bit more about the Kentucky Derby, because
yes, let's do it.
Because that is a race that not a lot of people know about, believe it or not. As we're watching some people come down pit road right now. That's the 29. Noel Holmberg coming off of pit road at the moment. We got a couple more guys getting some tires, getting some fuel. These guys are on the lead lap. But as you can see, Javon Thompson back here as well in that P15 position. But yeah, Jay, Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
That's actually some pretty good racing, man.
Well, yeah, my thing with the Kentucky Derby, nothing against, like, the whole event and everything. I mean, it's a whole, like, week build-up, right? And you have all the betting odds coming out, and everybody's talking about all the horses, and they do the prancing the parade, and everybody's dressed up all fancy. But the race lasts, like, 2 minutes. It's like, is it really, like... I mean, it's like... I mean, I can't imagine the build-up to an event that only lasts 2 minutes. I don't know. That's just my big beef with it. But, I mean, it's cool. I watch it. I mean, it is what it is.
There's actually a lot of strategy that goes into it, you know? I don't know if you've ever heard the story of, like, the Secretariat, but that horse was dog water slow, like, coming through turns 1 and 2 and into turn 3, but right in the middle of turn 3 and 4, that sucker turned up every time. I mean, you'd see that guy or that horse go from dead last to first by like 18 horse lengths. And yes, that's a thing. That's a thing. Okay? By like 18 horse lengths and just absolutely demolishing records. It was impressive. Yeah, I mean, some of that is pretty cool, but yeah, it's like a minute race, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's cool.
I mean, I feel like when they gotta start pumping these horses up, you know. You got juicing in baseball. We need some juicing in the Kentucky Derby. I think that would make it better.
Dude, could you imagine just like going up to one of these shredded horses and just injecting it with steroids?
Yeah, dude.
That'd be like an episode off of Jackass or something.
Yeah.
All right. EJ Luna, he's coming off of turn 4, going to restart this race into the restart zone they go, and the green flag is out in the air. EJ Luna once again moving out front here as Jordan Whiting and Bill Daniels battling it out right now side by side for P2 going into turn 1. The 23's to the inside, the 24 to the outside. Thomas Ferrara, he's sitting there lurking. Isaac Singleton right behind him in that P5 position. He's lurking too as they come down the back straightaway, and we got a yellow.
Yeah, we got another caution. What is this caution count up to now here, Tom? This race is turning into a race of attrition. Oh, it's Javon this time. Oh, no. He's been running up towards the top 5 all night long, and here he is. Turn around. He's going to tow.
It's Giovanni. Oh, man, that's a big old hit.
Goodness me.
Oh, he's broke. Blue motor there.
Check into the infield care center after this one there, Javon. We're going to need a checkup.
Maybe a little bit of facial reconstruction surgery. I'd be careful with that. Just a little bit of 3-wide action happening there. Wow, yeah. Yeah, buddy.
And it was just sent it.
Thank the Lord for the virtual safety barriers. Javon Thompson's character may never be seen again. As he's down on pit road right now. Javon was having a great run, unfortunately. That 93 is going to have to tow back to pit road, roll out the backup car. And by golly, might have a little bit of issues here. Jordan Whiting down pit road. Look at that. Isaac Singleton down pit road. Might be coming. This might... No, they will definitely be able... No, they won't. What were we looking at? 30 laps? 30 laps was the longest stint, though.
Well... I think that they could probably go just about 50,
48.
60
There
laps.
you go. There you go. Right there. 48.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine to the end from here. So, I don't know, man. The strategy's been all over the place. We've had, what, 4 or 5 cautions here in a row.
Yeah, these
without
guys
really a whole lot going on here. So, I mean,
they're definitely going to
how much fuel are they saving? You know, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, these guys, yeah. The Jordan Whiting and Isaac Singleton not going to have to save at all. Now they're definitely going to be able to make it for the final stint of this race if we can get a green flag rolling. But still out front, EJ Luna, Bill Daniels, Thomas Ferrara, Chad Gwinnigsman, and Brad Haldane working his way up to the top 5. Matt Yost in P6, Scooter B in P7, Ethan Amberg P8, Sedarius Days P9, and Jeremy Clapper Noel rounding out your top 10.
Yeah, a lot of different names up here in the top 10 now. We got Brad. I think that's the highest he's been all night up here in the P5 position. He's doing a fantastic job moving through the field. Thomas Ferrara, he's on an alternate strategy. We saw him pit way earlier than everybody else there earlier. I can't remember what lap it was, but okay, he's got 20 laps. So he pitted again with the rest of the field on that one stint. So interesting. Strategies all over the place. Track positions changed. I don't know where this race is going from here. It's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out.
It faux show is faux show. All right. Well, we're going back around old Kansas once again. And
old Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
I think.
Or what'd you say at the beginning? The yellow brick road?
Yeah, yellow brick road. It's time for me to come up with something to talk about. Let's think. Let's think here.
Well, I was thinking you got the Tin Man, we got the Scarecrow, and the Lion.
Okay, here's a great question. Jay, who do you align with the most out of any characters of the Wizard of Oz?
It's Scarecrow for sure. Definitely missing.
Because I was gonna say for myself, the Wicked Witch of the West.
The Wicked Witch of the West.
Or maybe that dude who sits behind the curtain.
Oh yeah,
I forget his name.
The puppet master dude or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that loser.
Who do you think Haley Deegan fans align with the most? All the above?
Which one is the biggest simp?
Oh. Well, I feel like I don't know. I mean, I feel like we get canceled. I don't know. The Scarecrow needs a brain, the Tin Man needs a heart, and then the Lion needs courage. So,
Doesn't the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, don't they just need organs in general?
yeah, they need the
saying.
organ.
I mean, I don't know.
Nonetheless, that takes over another commercial or caution break here, and we're gonna have the field line back up for another restart because those lights are out on that pace vehicle.
Yep. Yeah, all right. Through turns 3 and 4 we go. EJ Luna, Bill Daniels on the front row. Thomas Ferraro, Chad Gwinnigsman, Brad Haldane, and Matt Yost. That makes up your first 3 rows there. The pace car off the racing surface. EJ Luna once again crawling up to the restart zone. Let's see. He gets the green flag. He gets another great jump over the rest of the field. Bill Daniels back here. He's going to try to go down in front of Thomas Ferrara. Not going to be able to happen. Ferrara's going to go to the inside of the 23 as they go down into turn 1. Look at Gwinnigsman all over the rear bumper. Almost thinking about taking it 3 wide there for a second through turns 1 and 2. Not going to be able to do it. Bill Daniels losing 2 positions there through turns 1 and 2. And Chad Gwinnigsman finds himself into the top 3. We're 3 wide back here with Matt Yost at the helm.
Wow, this is absolutely insane racing here. Matt Yost leading the field here. Look at the 45 a days to the inside. Greg Court's looking to the inside. We're looking at maybe 3 wide here of a turn 4. This is got the 92 looking to the inside or into the middle. The meat and the sandwich of this party here down into turn 1.
All right, look at that. We got a battle for the lead. Thomas Ferrara to the inside of the 81 off of turn 2, coming down to the back straightaway now. We're still side by side. Ferrara having a little bit of an edge now going down into turn 3. Luna to the outside, Ferrara to the inside. That 43 car looking extremely fast after some early race mishaps as here comes Gwinnigsman now. He's going to try to help the 43 to the lead as they come across the line. That goes to Ferrara as they now come on down into turn 1.
Now, what a great move to the inside Ferrara made to take the lead. Now, here comes Chad to the inside of Luna. Luna maybe backing up a few spots here as Chad's trying to wrap the bottom. Bill Daniels, he's got a massive runner off of turn 2. He's going to take it to the outside of Chad. Luna to the rear bumper of the 43 of Ferrara. He's going to try to get to the inside. Ferrara playing defensive here. Middle of the turn here in turns 3 and 4.
Off of turn 4 now. Here comes the 81 over the rear bumper of the 43 across the line. Ferrara still out front at the moment as they sail it on down into turn 1. The 23 of Bill Daniels trying to look to the inside of the 97. Chad Gwinnigsman holding strong on the outside. Scott Bellum finding himself in the top 5 at the moment as they come on down the back straightaway. We're single file for the top 4. We got teammates back here battling for that P5 position. Scott Bellum to the inside of the 39. He's going to clear the 39. And here comes Sedaris Days on the inside. Here comes Whiting. Look at Whiting go to the inside across the line. Almost 4 wide there as the 24 chops the nose of the 95.
Yeah, that was a great move there by Whiting to protect that inside because Singleton wanted to make that 4 wide action. Join the party here. As look at the 24 Whiting to the inside of Days now with a massive run here down the back straightaway. We're still drag racing. He's going to use this inside line to his advantage. He's going to set it down to the bottom with the fresh tires, the new fuel in this race truck, and now he's flying through the field. As now it's going to open the door for Greg Court. We got like 12 of these boys under a blanket for the lead of this race. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable is right as they all sail it on down into turn 1 now going back to the front. Gwinnigsman still ripping that outside lane. The 81 not being able to do anything with the 43 off of turn 2 now. The 23 and the 97, they go side by side. Here comes Jordan Whiting to the inside as Scott Bellum down into turn 3 now. Side by side for P5 as Scott Bellum looks like he's going to lose that position to Jordan Whiting. He does off of turn 4. The 24's on a roll. Don't stop him now.
Yes, now Bill Daniels to the inside of the 97 of Chad. Bellum losing that position there to Whiting, but now he's going to take it back to the bottom. Whiting's going to shut the door on him. Whiting with a massive run down here into turn 1. Off of turn 2, he's going to be right to the rear bumper of the 23 of Daniels. But now you see the 97 of Chad fighting back on the outside. Whiting, where does he go? He's got a fast truck and nowhere to take it as we're still door to door, wheel to wheel here for the P3 position. Looks like Daniels maybe be able to clear him here off of turn 4.
Off of turn 4 here still. They're going side by side. Here comes Whiting. We're going to look at 3 wide, possibly. Look at that. He's to the inside. He made the move. There he goes. The 24 to the inside of the 23, barely here through turns 1 and 2 as they come off at turn 2. Now does 24 lose a little bit of steam? He does, and he's going to be blocked on the high line by Chad Gwenigsman as Bill Daniels holds on to that P3 position at the moment. Jordan Whiting putting himself up to the P4 position right now, and now all over the rear bumper of the 23 as they come across the line.
Yes, now Whiting in that P4 position, lurking up to the outside. You see the 23 of Daniels maybe looking to the inside of Luna, not able to make it happen. Down here into turn 1. All 4 of your leaders nose to tail here. Whiting, the fastest one of the bunch, it seems, just flying through the field here the last couple laps. He's going to maybe use a little bit of the help here by Chad. Chad maybe a car length back now. Is now Luna shoots to the bottom. Daniels going to help him. Give him all the support in the world here off of turn 4.
Off of turn 4, now the 81 inches out in front of the 43. Is he going to lead this lap? He is by a car length there, and he clears them. Look at that, going down into turn 1 now. Bill Daniels to the inside of the 43. The 24 to the inside of the 43. Looks like the 43 is losing a lot of positions here as they come off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Bill Daniels still holding on to that P2 position as the 43 makes a resurgence on the outside down into turn 3 now. The 24 to the inside of the 43. The 23 clears the 43. Here comes Whiting off of turn 4 to the inside of the 23 as they continue to duke it out for P2.
Yes, Whiting's got this inside line rolling as now we got some lap traffic in front of your leaders. Could this come into play here for the 24 of Whiting? Maybe find this as a pick as you see Luna trying to get a run here to get by this lap car. And now they're all going to go to the outside. Here comes the Bill Daniels of the 23 with a massive run off of turn 2. We're still drag racing here for P2 as they're all tracking your race leader, EJ Luna, here on lap 140. Looks like Whiting is going to clear Bill Daniels here off of turn 4.
Off of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Now Jordan Whiting up to that P2 position. He's already searching all over the rear bumper of the 81 as they go down into turn 1. He's going to shoot it deep. Here he goes to the inside of the 81. We're side by side for the lead of this race as Jordan Whiting off of turn 2. He's still to the inside. He wasn't able to complete that pass there, but down into turn 3 presents another opportunity for Jordan Whiting.
We are mono here for the race lead of Kansas. It looks like Jordan Whiting. He's going to clear EJ Luna there off of turn 4. Luna going to take it down to the bottom. Get right to the tire tracks of Whiting. Maybe push him across the line. Where does he take the momentum? Where does he take the run? Looks like he's going to stay right in the tire tracks of the 24 of Whiting. What a fantastic race Whiting has put on to get back to the front of this field here with 26 laps to go.
26 laps to go, and Jordan Whiting on the fresh rubbers. He is out front right now. EJ Luna putting up a valiant effort to keep to the rear bumper. Oh, man, we're 3 wide back here. Look at this. Sedarius stays Thomas Ferrara and the 92 of Jeremy Clapper-Newell. They keep it straight. They're still 3 wide. Look at this. Nope, they're down into turn 1 now, 2 wide. They straighten it all out right there. That was impressive. Chad Gwenigsman losing some time here all the way back in P7 right now as this jumbled mess of cars continues to hold him up.
Yeah, this kerfuffle has had to use that one here tonight as we still battle side by side, door to door here. Looks like the 92 of Clapper Newell is going to try and make the move to the inside here. Oh, Ferrara, Zed sideways off of 4. He's going to hang on to it. Look at Nathan Amberg now in the 12, ripping the bottom line, trying to make some moves as you see all of them rotate up to the outside line. Look at Chad, maybe 3 wide in the middle. He's going to be the meat and the sandwich here off of turn 2.
Whoa,
oh, he contacted
it
me, and around they go. There goes Clapper Newell spinning through the infield.
Caught that in 4K live action here on the Dega Boys Network. Unbelievable what we were caught in here tonight. The 92 going around once again. Thomas Ferrara grabbing a little bit of damage there as well. Let's go back and look at this yellow flag, get a better picture of what happened. We saw what happened, the 97 trying to make that 3 wide situation. I don't think the 92 was ready for it. As you can tell, 92 came up just a little bit, grabbing a lot of wall with Thomas and with Chad. The 92 getting absolutely packed by the 95 as they come on down back to the inside of the track after spinning there. Thomas Ferrara trying to get back up on track here. Javon Thompson, oh no, he just came back out on track, and he's grabbing damage. The 43 and the 95 making more contact here as the 43 spins all the way up the track, and he splits him. Holy cow! Did you see that?
Holy cow, man. He split him like the lettuce in the sandwich. Holy cow for all of our vegetarian friends.
Look at this. Dump. Wow. Holy cow. That's impressive. You couldn't do that again in a million years.
I don't think you could do that if everybody was rolling at 5 miles an hour. That was unbelievable. So we got mass pit stops here. Looks like we're going to see Whiting, Davis, or Bill Daniels, and... Oh, did Daniels miss his pit box there? Oh, he did! Oh, no! Crucial mistake here by the 23 team.
All right. Let's see who makes it out first. Oh, it's going to be close! Oh! The 81 beat him! Wow, that could be huge.
That could be race defining right there as we see Ethan Amberg come out P3. A lot of changes up here at the front of the field. We got Caton and Maddox still on the racetrack as well. They haven't made a pit stop. Unbelievable turn of events here in this race as we're closing into 20 laps to go on this restart. Unbelievable.
Alrighty, EJ Luna coming out here, putting on a show, beating Jordan Whiting on that restart. Unbelievable. No, not on the restart. On the race off of pit road. What am I talking about? Jordan Whiting.
The race within a race.
The race within a race within a race. Some of these drivers, they go into their pit box, right? And then the next thing they do is they get out of their racing seat, run to the bathroom real quick, and then come back. That's a race. That's a race.
That is a race.
In a race in a race.
That is the race. Yeah, that is the unspoken race right there. That is the hidden race that nobody at home gets to realize or witness. That is a great race.
Some people might not like talking about it, but we're gonna talk about it. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Slap a 15 on it, baby.
Slap a 15 on it and ask Big Willie to jump behind the wheel, and we're gonna have a damn good race on hand here. Or Nanini. I mean, Nanini would be great as well.
What was his number?
Irrelevant.
I like
Mr.
it.
Irrelevant.
I like it. Dallas in the chat, you guys are weirdly energetic tonight. Like, you normally are energetic, but there's a sense of relaxation behind it tonight. Dallas, I'm having a great time. I wish you were here, Dallas.
Yeah. Honestly, tonight's kind of just basically how it always is when we have the cameras off.
That's right.
Yeah, except we've filtered ourselves a little bit here. I feel like we did a good job here tonight. Yeah, we see Daniel Maddox down pit road. I mean, that changes that strategy. But yeah.
No, there's no bush lights in our hands.
Yes.
That's a crime.
That would have been a great race right there if we could have
yeah.
made it to our fridge and back. But I don't think I could have made it.
I think we need to plan on something like that, Jay. I really do. I really do feel like we should plan on that. That would be fun.
That'd be a great special event. We need to have the Drunken 500 and have every driver drunk and the broadcasters drunk and just let it rip.
Yes.
That'd be a great time. If you would tune into that, leave a thumbs up on this broadcast or a comment. Let's even make this happen.
Yeah. I think that absolutely needs to happen, actually.
We'll do Mazda MX-5 cups at like Martinsville or something. Just everybody gets drunk and just have a good time.
It needs to be like F1 cars at Talladega.
Dude, yes. That'd be great. That's actually perfect.
All right, coming through turns 3 and 4 now. Arabia. All right, He's going to be leading the field to green here as he inches closer to the restart zone. That 30 car, the first time out front here tonight. He is trying to make a statement here on this restart. Not having a good restart there. The 81 on the outside, EJ Luna. He's looking like he's going to have a good restart going through turns 1 and 2 here as they all barrel on down through into turn 1. Looks like the 30 car holding strong here. The 24 just absolutely pushing the crap out of that 30. Oh, here we go. 3 wide for the lead of this race, down the back straightaway and into turn 3.
We're 3 wide for the lead. Jordan Whiting doesn't know where to go. God damn it, Luna, your best trucks are taken out. Big collision here into turn 3. Oh no! Catastrophe here at Kansas.
What did we just watch? Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen.
And Chad is the race leader now. It's unreal.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Oh my goodness sakes. You can't even script it.
Oh, watching it back, it was literally half the field involved in this one.
Oh man. I mean, we'll just play it for you guys. Look at, oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, look at the aerial action there by the 24. Holy cow.
45,
Using that certification.
The 1, the 12's in it. Oh my goodness.
It fell apart.
It did.
It fell apart.
It did.
The
R.I.P. Put that in your
cork in the
checkbook.
bottle has been pulled out, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the action zone now.
All right. You know what? This is what we need to watch right here. All right. We're going to go on board with the Dega Boys cam because I just saw something spectacular. Watch this. Big wreck.
He's on a Sunday cruise. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
No.
What do you do?
He was so close.
What do you do?
Oh,
Lord.
Maddox. He almost had it.
R.I.P. 68. Goodness gracious.
I can't believe what just happened in this race. I mean, Chad's your race leader now. Brad Haldane, the closest he's been to the front all night long up here. It's turning into a race of attrition now.
iRacing not top 10. Here we come.
Holy cow. This is going to be a race we'll be talking about for years to come. I mean, holy cow, what have we witnessed?
Oh, man. Look at that, Brad Haldane up to P3. Old Scooter B, does he still have that front end damage on that thing? No, he don't. Old Scooter B up to P7. Jeremy Clapper Newell. P6. Greg Court. The 58. P5. Look at that. Zedarius. P8. Jordan Whiting coming back out P9.
He's got a clean race truck, though. He got his quick repair on that thing. I don't think we've heard everything we've heard from EJ Luna and Jordan Whiting tonight. They've been the best 2 trucks here throughout the duration of this race. They got their quick repairs on them now. I think we're going to see redemption out of these 2 drivers driving from the back of the field. This is going to get wild.
Oh, baby. We got 16 laps here. As we're not double file. That's still on the pace car. All right, Jake. Let's see here. What does this race remind you of? IRL.
Oh man, IRL.
Yeah.
Well, last year at my local speedway, we had one of those races where they put garbage sacks over the driver's head, and they had a passenger that was their guide around the track. And that's what this reminds me of.
That's not
tonight.
real.
It was totally real. It was a 5-lap race. Yep.
You're
They
lying.
had put them in those Crown Vics. It was great. They call
What?
it the bag race.
No way. Is there video of this?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure if you search to YouTube, you'll find it somewhere.
At Meridian?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, I might
They also
fly
had-
in just to watch that.
I don't know if they. I doubt they ever do it again. It was a one-off thing. There's probably too many liabilities and whatnot on that whole deal.
I mean, it's a racetrack.
I also saw a race where they raced in reverse, and also reverse around the track. So they're in reverse, going in reverse, It was a total mind melter, man. It was crazy. I also saw Winnebago figure 8 at one time. That was pretty fun.
I'm enjoying this. Anything else? Anything else freaking
I
crazy?
think we still need to do your idea. I think the pepper spray race.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Yeah, you just pepper spray all the drivers, and then you tell them to get into a car. And, yeah. We should have our spouses do that with us on iRacing. I agree. I agree. I think that would be gold content. Gold. All right,
I'm down for that. Let's do it.
Off of turn 4 now. Chad Gwenigsman, the leader of this race, he's going to restart the field here. He's got Bill Daniels on the outside of him as they inch closer to the restart zone, and the green flag is out in the air. The 97 gets a great jump over everybody else behind him. Brad Haldane, the 23 of Bill Daniels, also as well. They are battling it out for second place. Here comes Ferrara now to the inside of the 23. The 23 is not having a great restart here. He's going to go all the way back to P4 at the moment. Is he going to do a little bit of a crossover move here? No, he's not. As we go single file down the back straightaway, here comes Ferrara on Haldane.
Yeah, here it is, a battle for P2. Ferrara has got his nose up here to the front of the field once again. He takes that position, P2. He's by Chad now. As Brad looking to the outside, look at Bill Daniels trying to make it 3 wide. It's Greg Court. Where did Greg Court come from? He's looking for that P3 position.
To the inside of that P3 position, he gets to the rear bumper of the 43 right now. The 43 get to the rear bumper of the 97 as they come off of turn 2. Here's the move for the lead of the race. The 58 goes with the 43 down into turn 3. We're side by side for the lead with 13 laps to go here in Kansas. He clears them. He clears them off of turn 4. New leader, Thomas Ferrara, as they come across the line.
We got 12 laps to go here at Kansas, as now we got the Greg Court in the 58 looking to the inside now. Greg Court wants to win a race here in the Nexus Sim Racing Leagues, baby. Here he is on a turn 2, wheel to wheel, side by side with Ferrara. Greg Court making a name for himself here tonight, baby.
Coming down into turn 3 now to the inside of Ferrara. He's going to try to make something happen here. He's going to try to clear the 43 off of turn 4. The 43 is getting help from the 97. The 58 all hung out to dry here as they come across the line. Ferrara is going to lead that lap. Unfortunately, as the 58 still on this inside line, getting a little help from the 23 now down into turn 1. They got a great train on the outside. Scott Bellum now there as well. Looks like that outside lane is just super strong at the moment. Greg Court, he's having troubles keeping up with these guys on the outside of him. Down into turn 3 now. Ferrara back in the lead.
Yeah, Ferrara's going to take it back to the bottom. All that help from Chad. Now what can Greg Court do with no help down there on the bottom as they're all lined up on the outside? Now Chad with Scooter B. He started on pole and now he's working his way to the front of the field as we got Dega boys. 10 to go here at Kansas.
Down into turn 1 now. Scott Bellum to the outside of Greg Court as they're battling it out for P3 off of turn 2. Chad Gwenigsman, Thomas Ferrara, they're going at it for the lead of this race now. Down into turn 3. The 43 of Ferrara, he's holding strong on that inside lane with the 97 behind him. Scott Bellum now behind the 97 off of turn 4. The one truck has really turned up at the end of this race. Oh my God, here comes Jordan Whiting. Look at this, here comes EJ Luna. These guys are hauling the mail back to the front as they're looking for a win tonight here in Kansas.
That's what I said. I didn't think we had seen all of Jordan Whiting and EJ Luna here tonight. Is now Jordan Whiting looking to the inside of Bill Daniels. EJ Luna's right there with him. Here's a battle for the lead. Chad's going to send it in here into turn 3. He's going to clear Thomas Ferrara here off of turn 4. And now Scooter Bay working on the inside line.
Coming across the line now. 8 laps to go here at Kansas. We're 3 wide for P2. Scott Bellum's the meat of this sandwich. The 23 to the outside, 43 to the outside, 23 to the inside. Here comes Whiting, Greg Court as well. All contacts made by Bellum and the 23 as they come down the back straightaway. Still 3 wide for P2. Down into turn 3 as they straighten out to 2 wide, 3 wide behind them. Oh man, contacts made everywhere. Off of turn 4, we're looking 4 wide. Holy cow! We've got 6 laps to go. 7 laps to go here in Kansas.
We're 4 wide back here as now we see Luna and Whiting door-to-door. Court's contact is made. Holy cow! now, as now Ferraro gonna work the outside line. Luna, he's gonna shoot it to the bottom. Oh, some's gotta give. Contact between the 43 and the 1. Whiting working the outside line now. Diving down in here into turn 3. We're 3 wide here for the P3 position. Whiting and Luna on the comeback trail of a century here off of turn 4.
3 wide with Scooter B still in the middle here, coming across the line. We're looking for this P3 position. Who's going to triumph here? Going down into turn 1. Almost contact there by the 24 and the 1. Oh, more contact. That was contact. Greg Court going to the outside of the 1 truck now. Scott Bellum falling off a cliff right now as we got a battle for the lead. The 43 to the inside of the 97 into turn 3.
Battle for the lead, mano a mano, Ferraro versus Chad, maybe some contact, they're using each other up, Alpha turn 4, Chad nearly makes wall contact, but here comes Whiting and Luna, we got 5 laps to go here at Kansas, 4 of them battling for the race win.
5 laps to go here, down into turn 1, the 81, and the 43 on the inside, the 97 on the outside, he's going to clear the 43, off of turn 2, now down the back straightaway, the 24, he's looking to the outside of the 43, now Jordan Whiting, besting EJ Luna at the moment as they dive on down to turn 3. The 43 gets tied. The 43 gets tied. He's almost made contact with the 81 off of turn 4.
Here it is, now Whiting up to the P2 position. Luna looking for the P3 position. Chad continues to lead. Down here into turn 1. Whiting to the inside. Here comes the Nexus certification driver. He's going to make contact with the 97 off of turn 2. We're door to door. Drag racing down the back.
Side by side, the 81 gives a huge push to the 24 going into turn 3. Almost more contact here is made. The 24 to the inside of the 97. The 97's not giving up. He gives contact. Into the wall he goes. The 43's making contact, and we're wrecking once again. Oh, they keep it. No, holy cow. That's big contact there in the back, and the checker flag is out.
We hit the time limit, the 2-hour time limit. Jordan Whiting is your winner here. Unbelievable finish here at Kansas. The NASA certification driver of Jordan Whiting gets it done here tonight. Unbelievable. Him and Luna 1-2. Unbelievable. Greg Court with a P3. Oh, man.
What a great run by these guys. Jordan Whiting P1, AJ Luna P2, Greg Court P3 as we hit the designated time. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Let me get stuff set up on this end here. And we'll start bringing down some drivers. First up, we're going to have Greg Court. All right, let's find Greg. Old Greg. Old Greg. Here we go. Greg, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Greg, what a phenomenal run there you had at the end. You capitalize on other people's mistakes. You come home P3. How about that?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy of an ending, honestly.
We were a couple laps short of 167. That's fine. We hit the time limit. But that 58, look, let's talk about it a little bit. The beginning of the race, the 58 wasn't up front. Maybe some adjustments you made there on the pit stops. You got the truck better. At the end of the race, you were able to capitalize. Tell us a little bit about the race. What did you have to do to that car to make it to where it could get to the front?
Honestly, I had a pit strategy, honestly, in mind with my teammate, exactly. We kind of had something planned out, but then all these cautions kind of messed that up a little bit. So then I kind of had to adjust the car in a little bit to make it a more shorter run car, which kind of helped in that last little bit right there, so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, every adjustment you made obviously worked for your run tonight. It was a beautiful run. You capitalized when you needed it to. You got a little bit of luck in there. That perfectly ran in your favor. Greg, congratulations on your P3 run tonight. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Greg to round out this interview?
Yes, Greg, what a fantastic race. I'm lost for words of what we just witnessed there at the end of this thing, but
Yeah.
We saw you mixing it up for the lead. Unbelievable drive. A well-deserved P3. Career night for you. Who do you have to thank for this performance here tonight?
Honestly, my fiance, my teammate, we spent a lot of time practicing for this race before here, just trying to get everything tuned out and straightened out right there. And yeah, I mean everybody in the league, SK, he's helped me out, just kind of getting in here and get my start and all that type of stuff. So yeah.
Man, that's awesome. Huge shout out to Greg Court's fiance. We truly appreciate you letting him come on here and give us some great content. We truly appreciate that. Greg, we appreciate you coming out here, giving us some great on-track content. And congratulations on your P3 run tonight. And Greg, we hope to see you in the next one.
Thanks, sir.
All right, that was P3 there. Now, let's bring down P2 EJ Luna. EJ, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, baby. What a race that we saw there at the end. What I want to talk about, though, maybe a little bit of a sore subject, may not be, but let's talk about it anyways. Let's talk about that turn 3 incident with you, the 24, and the 30. What was going through your head right there? Because your comeback tour in that last couple laps there was for the record books.
Man, I have no idea. I knew one truck had stayed out on older tires, so we had to tiptoe around him, and we got that 3 wide going into turn 3. I haven't seen what happened yet, but yeah, we were just, I guess, the wrong place at the wrong time. But I mean, we got that quick repair, fortunately.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was driving like a madman that last run. I didn't know if I was gonna have enough time to get through traffic or anything. I honestly didn't think I was gonna have a top 3 after that whole incident. But man, we fought to the front, had a good setup, made my little adjustments, and yeah, got our guys a podium.
Yeah, absolutely. Another question I got: how close were you in the 24 in terms of setup wise? Because it looks like you guys definitely had the 2 best cars out there. But I mean, you guys were so similar from what it looked like on the TV in terms of performance.
Yeah, that 24 was pretty strong. Whenever we were battling against each other, he knew where to put the blocks and how to control the air a little bit. But once I got around him, I feel like once I could run my preferred line, I had it in the bag. But all those cautions started falling, and it bunched the field up. So that short run speed was pretty good on everybody. But I felt like if it went longer, our truck was definitely at the right spot.
Absolutely. Well, a crazy race. I mean, we had some long green flag runs. We've had some crazy restarts. In the end, you come home P2. Congratulations on that. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for EJ here for his P2 finish?
Yes, EJ, congratulations on this P2 run that you had tonight. I mean, like you said, drove like a madman. I said it before that final restart. I said, watch out for the 24 and 81. They're going to make their way back to the front of this field, and you guys sure did it. Put on a wonderful battle all night long. It was so fun to watch. But who do you have to thank for this amazing performance tonight?
I'd like to thank the setup shop, as always, Speed Ranch, pulling through every week. I mean, look at the truck that we had tonight. That just goes to show for it. And I want to shout out to everybody watching, family, friends, and as always, you guys for putting on such a great show. Thank you, guys.
Man, that warms my heart. Thank you so much, EJ, for the great words there, the nice words. We truly appreciate that. Thank you, EJ, for coming out here, giving us some great on-track content. Couldn't do it without you, and we truly, truly appreciate it. Congratulations on your P2 run tonight, EJ, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Yes, sir. See you guys.
All right, that was your P2 runner. Let's bring down your race winner. Jordan Whiting, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
All right, floor's yours.
Well, honestly, I didn't think about
Just kidding.
even. I was gonna start going in.
Oh man, that was funny. All right, look, I have one question for you.
Yep.
How did you feel your chances were at winning this race after that turn 3 incident?
You don't even get it. I was so unbelievably upset. I thought it was over. Me and EJ started way back there, and we ran to the front within however many 15 or so, and it was a dogfight getting back up there. I honestly thought I was screwed over from that.
I mean, that run that you had, though, is definitely one for the career books, for the history books here at Nexus Sim Racing. Definitely something that we will be talking about here for a very long time. That run that you and EJ had was just, I mean, almost out of this world. I mean, certification, NASA astronaut, sort of. Out of this world type of stuff, but unbelievable what you did there.
Truck was definitely a rocket ship. Around lap 140 or so, I pit thinking I definitely could make it on fuel, but I thought it would go green all the way, and I had the lead, and then that yellow came out, and I just threw it all out of whack again. So, but the car was definitely a rocket ship.
Yeah, it definitely was. We were talking to EJ a little bit about that, about how. The 24 and the 81, they were the class of the field. You guys were so freaking fast, and you guys were able to pull off passes midway through a tire run. That was most impressive to me, especially with the amount of aero push that these cars get on racetracks like this. So that was in itself impressive, very impressive what you guys were able to do. But with that being said, you come home P1. I mean, you're coming across the line. You see the checker flag. What does that feel like? Because that run you went on was just unbelievable.
It was like, I don't even know. It was like all of my hard work just for tonight. I didn't even think about running the race, honestly. I was way too tired, but it worked out in the end. But to see the checkered flag, I'm not sure what happened with Chad there. I know we were hitting doors and stuff, but I'm not sure. But it felt great.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your win, Jordan. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Jordan and his P1 run here tonight at Kansas?
Yes, first off, Jordan, thank you for making me look like a genius tonight. I picked you at the top to win this dang thing, and you got her done. So that makes me look like a genius, and that was all credit to you. So congratulations on the P1. Also, are we getting a trophy next to the NASA certification? Are we putting there? We're gonna have to move the certification down to put the trophy up.
I don't know. I think the NASA certification might be better than this win. That was wild.
I love it. Yeah, that was so much fun to watch. Like Tom said, you and the 81 were just on another level tonight. Put on a great battle, and you both end up 1-2, which I think was deserving at the end, especially with how hard you guys drove it at the end. Put on a great show for everybody watching. But is there anybody you want to thank for this amazing performance here tonight?
I mean, I guess myself and Hot Wheels, of course. Hot Wheels, always.
Absolutely. That 24 coming out here tonight, like the Artemis 1 NASA, what do you call it? Space launch craft, I guess we'll call it. What it may be. Phenomenal run tonight here, Jordan. Congratulations on your win here. And Jordan, we sincerely hope to see you in the next one.
Thank you, guys. Talk to you.
All right. That right there, man, you can't script it, Jay. You just can't. You can't. That was just unbelievable what we saw here. What the all the different type of racing, man. I mean, it was crazy. It was just crazy.
I mean, when we got here at the beginning of the night, I think we said in the pre-race, we're going to see some magic tonight. It's going to be a magical night here at Kansas. I don't think either of you in our mindset had what we witnessed tonight in that analogy or in that preview. Oh my goodness, what a race we witnessed. I mean, we got the beginning of this race, a couple early cautions. We got into a really, really long green flag run. And then it was like cautions breed cautions. We had, 25 cautions there at one point. I mean, we get right up against the time limit. We see your best two vehicles get taken out there with about 15 to go. They make a pit stop. They both drive through the field like absolute madmen there. I mean, unrelenting. They get to the front of the field, and then Chad did everything he could to hold them back. He just didn't have enough there at the end. And Jordan Whiting, Oh man, the NASA certification driver, he gets a trophy added to that now. So now he's known for 2 things here at the Dega Boys channel, not just that NASA certification moment there in the IndyCar series. But what a race. I mean, Kansas, it seems like every time we come here, Tom, we always have one of these moments, and this is going to be one of these races we'll look back on and for years to come, and we'll be like, holy cow, that was wild.
Absolutely. We covered a lot tonight, though, Jay. We covered the race. We covered Kentucky Derby. We covered Redneck Horsepower. Maybe slapping a little old 15 on it. And maybe a little bit of Toyota V6 with it as well. But in the end, we got to see Artemis 1 and its spacecraft launch itself to the front. Jordan Whiting coming home and finishing P1. What a race for him. What a race that you guys got to witness here on the Dega Boys Broadcasting Network. And man, you won't find this anywhere else. Anywhere else. You just won't. You just won't. Well, Jay, let's go ahead and wind down this broadcast here. If you guys want to be part of the boys, you can. You can go to our channel, hit the join button, pick a tier that works best for you, and get some sweet perks with that. You come on a broadcast, come on a podcast, talk a little about racing with Jay and I, and, you know, be a part of the boys family. And have some fun with us. If you guys also want to support the channel, another way you can do that, go to our merch store. Get yourself some sweet Dega Boys merch, like this right here, Big Daddy NASCAR, or maybe some Big Daddy Imson stuff, like Jay's hat, and you know, rep the boys. Look, all the funds that flow through both of those avenues go right back into the channel to create more and better content for you guys. So thank you to everybody who is already a part of that. We've got Daniel Maddox, we've got Steven Downton, we've got Dallas Seward, Richard Latuque, Caden Gargiulio, our newest member. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate Dallas Seward as well. Got some great channel members here. Truly appreciate you guys. I'm going to hand off to Jay here, though, real quick. Jay, let's talk a little bit about the podcast side. Let's talk a little bit about Watch Party side. And the month of May, baby.
Oh, man, the month of May is here. All giddy. It's like doing the countdown to Christmas right now because the 26th. That is Christmas. May 26th is that is officially Christmas. So a little bit there. So yes, this month we're going to be doing a lot of watch parties. There are so many great races. We're going to be doing, like I said, on the 26th. We're going to do 3 independent watch parties. One for the Grand Prix, one for the Indy 500, and one for the World 600. So we're different cast characters probably on each broadcast or each watch party. If you wanted to jump into the Indy 500 with us, maybe Vince Donovan to come jump in and one give some support to Ryan Blaney. You know, he loves him. I know Dallas is going to join us on probably all of them, honestly. This is Dallas' idea, and that's a great idea. Me and Tom will be here as well. I'll most likely be on all 3 of them because I'm kind of like that, and that's all I do is watch races. I don't know if that's but most people
Better than doing drugs.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Doing a lot of things. Yeah, so I'll be here. We'll do all 3 of those races for you on the 26th on Sunday. Excuse me. Oh man, I gotta get my voice back. What a great race I'm called tonight. And yes, we'll be doing all 3 of those on Sunday, 26th. But we're also going to do a bonus watch party, like Clockwork, where we always do every month. We'll let you guys vote for the other race that we do this month. And right now, we got the Indy Grand Prix there for IndyCar at Indianapolis on May 11th. We also have the Total Energy 6 Hours of Spa for the World Dirt Championship. Goodyear 400 at Darlington for the Cup Series on May 12th. Also on May 12th, we got the Laguna Seca at IMSA race, as well as the May 19th Imola Romagna Grand Prix for Formula 1. So vote which one you want to watch. That poll closes on Tuesday the 7th, so make sure you guys get your vote in quick, and we will watch whatever race you guys vote for. It will be our watch party for the month of May. Also, this Tuesday, we'll have another fantastic podcast. We're going to be talking about all of the races this weekend, including the Miami Grand Prix, as well as the NASCAR Kansas races. And then we'll also be previewing the next weekend's races, which, like I mentioned, a bunch of them just a second ago, that are all involved with the watch party. So it could be one of those races next weekend, and we could be watch partying with you guys. Also, Today is the 1st of May, so that means a crash compilation is on the channel live for you now. It took me all night. I'm not even lying. It took me all night to get that thing prepped and ready for you. Missing that week for Talladega really hurt me with the time frame on that, so I had a lot of catch up to do. But it is out. It's live, like I do every month for the 1st of May, or first day of the month. That is out for your viewing pleasure. So, yes, go check it out. It's awesome stuff. Is there anything else I'm missing here, Tom? I feel like I got everything.
I think you
there.
nailed
there's
it.
a lot more broadcasts and stuff coming up this week too, but I'll let Tom talk about that.
Well, boys, we got the short track special this week. Bristol on Thursday with the back markers. Bristol on Saturday with PSCRL. And tune in, man. It's Bristol, baby. And it's playoffs for PSCRL.
Yes.
So
I think it's the cut race.
It is the cut race. There's going to be lots of drama, baby. Lots of it. Lots of it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Make sure you guys tune in for that. Normal time here on the Dega Boys channel. Like clockwork. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys go check out all of our socials. Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook. We even got Discord. Come check out our Discord. Patreon. We got some good, great A content there. Go ahead, check that out. And, yeah, support the boys. If you guys want to join any of that, it's in the description below. We truly appreciate everybody who came out here and watched tonight. Dallas Seward in the chat. As always, the man. Tux211, Kermit. Thank you guys for coming out here giving us some comments. Thank you to everybody who liked, commented, and subscribed. Truly appreciate you guys and the growth of this channel. It's been an incredible ride. Thank you all so much. And, look. I don't think there's anything else. I think this has been oh, you got one more? Go ahead.
Yeah, what does Nacho Libre, Tom, Michelob Ultra, and Kyle Weatherman have in common? Go subscribe to our Patreon.
Oh,
today.
man. I don't even remember that.
I'm just going to leave it at that. Just go subscribe to our Patreon.
I don't remember that. I mean, I've watched the video. Look, if you want to see me just make a complete jerk out of myself, then yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This has been another great broadcast here on the Dega Boys Broadcasting Network. Thanks again to everybody who came out. Truly appreciate it. This has been Thomas and Jay in the booth. Thank you guys once again. We love you, and we'll see y'all in the next one.